Law Firm. Our headquarters are in Lafayette, and we have offices statewide. Or visit BrysonLawFirm.com to schedule your free consultation with your local tax resolution law firm. The Bryson Law Firm, LSP filing number LA2519079.
Swing Easy Golf Club, Baton Rouge's modern-day country club. Practice like a pro, play world-famous courses, and relax with a cold beer or a glass of wine after the round. Memberships are limited. Visit Swing Easy Golf Club at Perkins and Segan or online at swingeasygcbr.com.
Rejuva-Me Medical is changing weight loss with oral GLP-1 medications. No needles, no shots, just a simple tablet starting at $149. RejuvaMeMedical.com. That's REJUVIME Medical.com.
Feeling fatigued and lacking your usual zest for life? Low T could be the culprit. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers testosterone therapy plans starting at $125 a month with no contracts. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Craving an unforgettable dining experience? Head to Tallulah, inside the Renaissance Hotel, where culinary excellence meets a welcoming atmosphere. Awarded the Wine Spectator Award of Excellence, Tallulah is one of just 6 Baton Rouge restaurants to earn this prestigious honor. Join us for live music every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, or enjoy our weekly Blue Plate lunch specials and happy hour favorites. Visit Tallulah at the Renaissance Baton Rouge, where every meal is a celebration.
Guarantee Media is hiring. Join the team that has been named again as one of the best places to work in Baton Rouge. We're local trendsetters committed to your career growth. GuaranteeMedia.com, an equal opportunity employer. GuaranteeMedia.com.
Every day, St. Vincent de Paul of Baton Rouge provides dental care, life-saving medications, and compassionate support for neighbors in need, all at no cost. You can help make healing possible. Learn more at svdpvr.net. St. Vincent de Paul of Baton Rouge. Give, serve, shop.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, April 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with a high of around 80. On today's show, we'll preview LSU baseball as they get set for their weekend series tomorrow. We'll talk some New Orleans Saints, some mock drafts coming out. It is that time of year. We're talking some LSU spring football as well. They were on the practice field yesterday, and they'll be there today as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 1 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hey, new guy. You got a yo.
Come on. Yes, sir. How's it going?
Just yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh. Got a how to, bud. Thank you.
It's not a normal show, Braxton.
It is not a normal show. Very far from normal. It is not normal at all, but that's why we love it at least. I don't know.
We might have could have prepped him if you weren't wrestling with your headphones over there.
I know. I got him.
You got him. Good work.
I got him. I mean, those were twisted, bud.
I hadn't seen it. Wires tangled up that bad since my Super Nintendo back in
Gosh,
the day.
that's what it felt like. My goodness.
4 controllers plugged in.
Jake Flynn, Tate here with you. Hello. You're not
Mr.
Alondra.
Braxton.
No, I'm Braxton.
Hello, Braxton.
What's up, buddy?
How are you,
What's
sir?
up? Good.
Glad to have you.
This is not his first OTB experience. It's his first OTB experience with you two.
It is.
When was he here before?
When I filled in for y'all the week after
Mardi Gras, when y'all were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't count. Won the Wolfpack.
That kind of counts. It's in the chair.
Nah.
But today's going to be a good day.
Because this show's probably going to be a little different than when Tate hosted.
Yeah? Yeah.
You did good, though. You did good.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, he does great.
He had a great
He
week.
He does fantastic.
Always.
Yeah,
Braxton,
We're the ones that
we wouldn't
don't
leave
do
him.
great.
We wouldn't leave him by himself if he wasn't good at it.
Remember, I'm gonna slip you $5 after the show for saying that.
Yeah, no, he's very on top of his game there.
Not this morning, Jake.
Uh-oh.
I walked in about 6:30.
You got a little fat and cocky.
Well,
'cause you
I
got a
walked
new
in about
truck, bud.
6:30. I always hit like the snooze. I hit the off. I roll over. It is 6 a.m. and I am in bed. I was like, well, we're doing this morning. Let's
'cause
go.
You don't live close.
So you're 0 for 1 with the new truck at doing.
Well, I still got
Couldn't
here at
work
like
on time.
6:30, so we made it happen, but it was down to the wire.
But guess what? Hey, you see this panel behind me? Put this bad boy up myself.
Not a big.
Wait, is that why it's upside down?
That would have been kind of good if I did. That'd have been fun.
Do you remember? We kind of used to have to do that like at nighttime radio.
Yeah, no.
Because you don't like AFR would just leave and be like, those aren't our panels. And we tried to do it, and I'm pretty sure we broke the flap a couple times.
It'll happen.
Didn't you used to go on the last segment of AFR? Yeah.
Yep. Handoff Hester.
Handoff Hester.
Yeah.
Because you're a running back.
Got it.
I got it. Not a big deal. Wow, clever.
Pretty punny if you ask me. Not that big of a deal.
Yeah. All right, that's too much.
Yeah. Trying too hard?
That's trying too hard. But I'm fired up for this weekend, Easter weekend.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
We're actually staying here, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm excited. Just the kids are off school, obviously tomorrow, and then next week for spring break. But just relax for about 3 days with the fam at home. Not doing radio or going to work or anything. Just hanging out.
So I'm excited to sleep in tomorrow.
What does that mean for you? What does that mean for Jacob
It's
Hester?
still like, it's still going to be pretty early. It's going to be probably 7, but I don't have to like jump out of bed.
You kind of stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
I do miss like a morning just stretch.
Yeah.
I don't really get to do that. I got to like sneak around.
I can have, go make the coffee.
Yeah.
Drink it in bed. I like
Smell it.
that. That sounds
Smell
fun.
it. In a
Because
cup.
like, on Saturday and Sundays we don't get that because of baseball.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. And is that sad? Yeah, I'm 40. Get over it.
Dude.
What we look forward to.
Slept till 9 last weekend.
Well,
9.
I've always been jealous of how heavy you could sleep. I mean, you slept till
What
9.
am I, in college again?
You slept till 9, I think, last Friday. We tried to
That's
call
what I
you.
was like. Yeah, that's what I meant. Last Friday, I slept till 9. I usually don't like to do that because my kid.
Oh, you like to do it.
I mean,
you
I
just
love to do
don't
it.
get to do it.
Right. But even like when on the weekend when I don't really love to, like if I sleep till 9 on a weekend, I feel kind of bad because my kids have been up since like 6:45.
Yeah.
They're still early risers.
Yeah. They're just sitting there looking at you like, is he
Like
with us still?
Like, what's
or?
up, dude? Is this guy dead?
Yeah.
Mom, what's this guy's deal? So, and I don't like to do that because I want to spend that weekend time with them.
Right.
So, like 8, I'll usually set an alarm for 8, and I'll usually wake up before it. But at 8, so I'm at just in case situation.
So looking forward to that. I still have an afternoon show, but that's
You got an afternoon show tomorrow?
I do.
It's Good Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a show for Sirius on July 4th.
But it's Good Friday.
I know. I said it like that too, but they didn't.
On
get
July
it.
4th, we're celebrating America. Tomorrow, we're celebrating Jesus. So
Yeah, I know. We gotta get that Friday money though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Jordan.
Got to get that Friday
I
money.
got you.
And then next week, I'll be doing the show, but I won't be doing it from this chair.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be at the beach. Don't worry, I'm going to bring my equipment. You can put a T-shirt, a little poncho T-shirt.
Thanks
right
for
here.
thanks for the heads up.
I'm still doing the show.
Wow.
Still going to be right there with you on that little screen up there.
Guess what? I'm not going to the beach next week. You know why? So I was like, nah, I'm going to dig my heels in the foxhole.
Because of spring football reports.
Yeah. The fam's headed to the beach, though.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. We're here, though. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week.
Everybody but you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God bless. What does Matt Flynn do when he's got the house to himself?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I spend extra time at the office in the afternoon, so I'll stay at the office till like 5, 6, something like that, and just get some extra work done. Try to tidy up some things going into summer. It's like this is a big time of year for us for planning, like all of our inventory, raw materials, raw goods, and trying to plan all this stuff. So
yeah, they were only going for like a couple of days.
Yeah,
like Monday, Tuesday.
Heck yeah, in-laws, right?
That. Yeah.
Yep.
Get the built in.
Heck yeah, man.
Tay-Tay, what are you doing tomorrow there, bud? You got a little extra time, a little extra day. Do you just have to come in? No, you don't have to come in at all.
No, tomorrow.
The office
do not.
is closed, right?
Yeah, I might pick up an LSU game on Saturday. Not sure, but tomorrow, nothing. Problem is,
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
No, well, so Victoria has to work tomorrow. So now I got to find a way to not annoy her while I'm at home. So I'm actually going to be going through it tomorrow. Like, that's actually a big day for me.
Okay. All right, Braxton.
Pretty nice little Saturday.
I don't know what, you got a day off. I don't know what that means here. I don't know your work schedule yet. We're just meeting.
Mm-hmm.
What's your day off look like?
See, tomorrow we actually have a family gathering at my house. My cousin's making jambalaya or pasta. We're going to have a big family get-together, so I'm looking forward to it. Do have a couple shout-outs, though. It is actually my cousin's and my uncle's birthday today, so
cousin and uncle.
Birthday to them. Love them all.
Let's go. Absolutely. Let's go. What is today? Make sure it's nobody's birthday in my crew. Okay, April 2nd. We're good. Can't have Braxton giving shout-outs if I forget one.
I know.
That'd be a bad deal.
Got 2 of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Get multiple there.
Did they make you do that?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
Nope.
This is all organic. I like that.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Do you remember having spring football, which, don't worry, we'll get there. Do you remember, like, when you'd have that last practice before you had the spring break and then you had to come back?
Yeah.
And have, like, the last week
It wasn't
of practice?
every
year,
but there was 1 or 2 spring trainings where it was 2 weeks of practice, a week off for spring break, then 2 more weeks of spring practice. And I can tell you, that's how much we thought of spring training.
Yeah.
That's what we thought of it. That we were like, we don't care about this that much. We'll let them go party for a week because they're college kids.
Yeah.
And then come back and do some more practice, and then we'll wrap it up. So. And that's how much we kind of care about spring practice at this table, I think. At least for me. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah, no.
You might love it. You might want to dive into the QB stats from practice yesterday.
No, it's exciting when you have new, for sure, because like you're seeing.
How many yards did the quarterbacks throw for yesterday?
Tay-Tay? Going to Taylor here. You and I were a little bit different, like in spring. Like we did have kind of position battles too, though. Like for us, like internally. Now it wasn't going to be the final say. You're going to have that true battle in training camp, but I'd be sitting there like, hey, can y'all stop bringing in 5-star running backs, please? Like, I'd like to just hang out this spring, but every year, bringing in 2 or 3 of
y'all
those
don't make
guys,
cuts, do y'all?
Is there going to be a red tag in my locker when I go back? Is that an option here? No? Okay, good. Let me go win the Alvin Roy Award here for spring practice.
The Alvin Roy Award. Holy hell. I hadn't heard about that one.
Shout out, though.
Wow.
Shout out. What a
Wow.
legend.
Yeah.
What a legend. Moffitt used to tell the legends there, Bull.
Mm-hmm. Here's a shirt.
Well, you never got it.
Yeah, here's a T-shirt. Good spring, buddy.
I got a plaque, sir. Excuse me. I got a plaque.
Where's it hanging?
In a drawer. But I got it. I got those along with, what was it? Bradley Dale Pivito, Wild Tigers. Some special team something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had Steel Cats in high school.
Okay.
It was a like an off-season thing, part on the field, part in the weight room. if you hit like certain goals because we were the Wildcats and you were the Steel Cats.
Okay.
We didn't get anything for it, but we were there.
Yeah, you're a Steel Cat for life.
2-time Steel Cat member. Not a big deal. I definitely don't have a bumper sticker that says that.
Do you have it?
100%
Did you
not.
put it on your new truck?
No.
I had to custom order that, but at this point.
Yeah, you did. You definitely.
How is the new truck?
It's great. You know, I didn't.
Finally got everything.
You're kind of putting me on the spot. I definitely didn't have a picture of it ready on the TV behind you guys to show you. That's it in the driveway. Yeah, looks good in the driveway. It was a.
Hold
I don't
on
know.
a second. Okay, Mr. Class. Party
All right,
lights.
fancy
I
guy.
love that.
So the lights are excellent. They go all the way down the fence. They're on the back porch as well. I didn't put them up, and I don't have any spare bulbs for them, so we're just gonna roll with them till they go out.
I'll tell you what, a good string of party lights will make any place.
Well,
look good.
they're solar too, Matt. I don't even know how to turn them on.
Stop
They just come on.
Those are solar?
I got
Yeah.
solar ones like that too.
Yeah, they just come on.
Wow, can't hide it.
And then
Actually,
like it looks good in the
like-
driveway though.
Ah, look at
And
that.
it looks good.
Yeah.
This is-
Nice job.
Love it.
You finally
Little
got
four-door.
Oh, the 4-door. Oh yeah, we can't have money.
Had to have the 4-door, guys.
Oh yeah, oh that's true.
I had to have the 4-door.
It's good for Razor.
Mhm.
That's true. Razor's not gonna want to have to like have the seat open as he goes.
Oh, we had
into
to do the car seat test and everything. Like we brought one yesterday, set it in there, made sure it worked. Good to go.
Good for you.
Remember those older pickup trucks that was 2-door and they didn't have actual seats? It was like the flip down little bench seat.
Yeah, the pilot seats in the back, right?
Pilot seats, yeah. The jump seats.
My dad's Zuzu. I think was that the company it was? I think
Mhm.
the little Zuzu truck. Yeah.
My mom had one.
Yeah, I had that. Felt special in that puppy. Like I was about to fly a plane. And I feel like I could pick up the truck. It was so small. Real quick.
That's why they called it a pickup truck.
Nice
Nailed
job.
it.
Nice job.
Boom.
All right, Braxton, we gotta. I gotta find out. Maybe Taylor
Yeah.
knows this. I gotta find out a little info about you. Where are you from?
Well, I live here in Baton Rouge. I went to Central High School. I currently am a junior at Southeastern, though.
Okay.
So
All right.
graduating a year from now.
Line
So
up.
looking forward to
Okay.
it.
Central don't like that aspect of him. Southeastern, we like that. We like that.
Central
So,
Walker don't get along.
I mean,
They don't
no, they're not like huge rivals,
Does
but
Central
no.
think
I
about
do
y'all
hate
at
how
all?
they took us out. They took you out our
So,
district.
so
I
that's the
mean,
thing. When
yeah,
I was
they
in
took
high
it.
school, Central was in my district. Not
Right.
so much anymore.
They changed in my senior year.
Okay.
Did you ever get the Steel Cat Award against Central?
They're the Wildcats too, so it wouldn't really look that great.
Well, we're the Wildcats, but you get the concept.
What are y'all? the
Walker, that's
Wildcats?
what I'm saying. Walker's also the Wildcats. So
Learned that today.
Huh.
All right.
Something new every day. A lot of Wildcats on that I-12 corridor.
All right. We'll step away. First break of the show. We were going to have Jacobin Guillory on. I think he's got to push to next week. Just got the message from him. Yeah, it's like he even confirmed a FaceTime, which that's like a requirement for most people on this show. So we'll have that for you next week.
It
Just
is
got
a
that
requirement,
notification.
but literally nobody does.
Well, like if you're like, starting quarterback in the NFL.
Consider
like,
it.
We'll take you on the phone. We'll take you on the phone. Just you, though. Just that one time.
Just you.
All right, more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Getgordon.com. Always got things going on in the local communities throughout Louisiana. We tell you all the time, right? And so you go to the website, you can find all that information, see what they're doing in the communities throughout the state of Louisiana. And remember, you can always pick up the phone, put your area code followed by the 8s, 888-8888. Call the 8s and be great. GetGordon.com.
8 to be great.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah, go to getgordon.com. If you have been injured, just know that there is people out there that can help for you, that will fight for you. So whether it's a car accident, whether it's injured on the job, whatever it is, it does not matter. Give them a call. They'll know exactly what to do. And anywhere in Louisiana, like Jake just said, anywhere in Louisiana, your area code followed by 888-8888. Get on that G team. We've seen all that great work that Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys do in the community. Make sure if you've been injured, let them fight for you. Go to getgordon.com.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Xavier on the beat.
I'm sipping Hennessy out the bottle. Yeah. I can barely see out my goggles.
This is definitely.
This is not it.
This is
not it, but I'm here for it.
Well, I hope so. You know, you don't know what it's going to say here. You know? It's all right. We'll get there. Braxton, we'll get there.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, we'll get there with you. It's okay.
Well, you can't just turn the music off. You got to keep it in the background.
Keep it on. I got you.
Who's this fella?
Yeah, who's this?
Well, we were looking for Ghetto Cowboy.
Who's new?
The song came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah, we'll get it. The next one.
So, yeah, we'll get there. It's okay. I do want to remind you, we talked about the G team in that last segment there. Gordon McKernan's 6th annual Gordon's Grads giveaway will award 15 free laptops to Louisiana seniors heading to college or trade school in 2026. We told you about it yesterday. We'll continue to tell you throughout the month. Remember, applicants can submit a 500-word essay or a 90-second video explaining why they should be selected and what qualities and values set them apart. And you send that to gordonsgrads.com. Again, gordonsgrads.com. Go ahead and get those in. They're going to announce a winner on May the 4th. You can go to getgordon.com. All right, Braxton.
What's up?
You ready to get this show started?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do
Always.
it.
You can't say always.
Well, I gotta.
It's all good.
It's okay. We're working through this. We're a team.
What is it?
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to goflowiv.com, G-E-A-U-X, flowiv.com. Maybe you got some extracurriculars planned for the next couple of days. Going to be outside a little bit more. I'm just talking about being outside with the crew, man.
Oh, playing outside.
Yeah.
You can sweat.
Yeah. Easter egg hunts, things like that.
Yep.
Right. If you got that going on and, you're going to be out in the sun, going to be using a lot more energy, well, go ahead and get hydrated. Go ahead and get vitamized, as Flynn likes to tell you. Again, goflowiv.com, 225-953-8150. But go to the website, see what kind of packages, memberships they have available for you. And, of course, it's right off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge.
I don't know about y'all, but I like to feel good. I like to feel good. I like to feel healthy. I like my immune system to be optimally working all the time. And that's what you can do right over there at GoFlow IV. Spa on Jefferson Highway near Bocage, conveniently located for you. Get in and out. Go over there if you haven't seen them. Set an account up. Get your first IV. Take you about 30 to 45 minutes, and you're going to be feeling great. Get a little energy. Get feeling good before the weekends or, post-weekend, post-Easter. If you want to feel good as well, right there. Straight to the veins with that the vitamins, the hydration, whatever it is. Get hydrated, get vitamized. Go Flow IV.
All right. I know Tay is ready to shine here in this segment. I will say, if we're giving like an LSU football spring practice report, now I don't know for you, Taylor, like where you're going to go. I don't know how much you've had a chance to go out there. But when I ask questions, everybody starts with the defense. Now, you should expect that, I would think. You got everybody, coaching staff, for the most part, returning on defense. You got veteran players returning on defense that have been here, like as far as guys that were in the uniform. So if they're a step ahead, that's obviously in spring practice kind of in general. But everybody starts with the defense. They start with, the new transfers that are in on defense as well, including Taylor's favorite LSU player of all time. So far, it sounds like the defense has been getting, their licks in, if you will, early in spring practice.
Right, and you expected that, right? I mean, they were so good a year ago. Basically, your entire staff was back. You didn't lose a ton of guys. I mean, we talked about how good the secondary was going to be because you have a lot of pieces there. I mean, you replaced the edge rushers, but let's be honest, that was probably the weakest part of your defense a year ago. So maybe you'll even upgrade in that spot. So, yeah, I mean, the defense obviously looks better. It looks like a unit that's been together for a few years because they have. But the offense is coming along, guys. I mean, these are players at practice talking about how good Landon Clark looks. I mean, I had to fill in for Paul Tuesday on AFR. Matt had Jakeem Jackson in the studio, and Matt asked him, like, give me one big takeaway. He said, I didn't realize how fast Landon Clark was. I mean, there is, and Lane's running him. I mean, when you look at the 11 on 11, they do something called fast 6. 6 plays really, really fast. It's a full 11 on 11. First play, quarterback lead for Landon Clark, so design QB run. Second play, QB draw for Landon Clark. Then he rolled out, couldn't find anything, took off, which would have been about a 50-yard touchdown. I mean, just straight up the middle of the defense. So the offense is flashing a little bit. The receivers, it's kind of been the same 3 guys. I mean, Jace Brown and Jackson Harris kind of seem like you're 1 and 2 right now. Winston Watkins is flash. Trey Wilson has had some good moments out there, but things are coming together on that side of the ball. I mean, slowly but surely.
Yeah, I think the receiver group is one that nobody really knows, and not in a bad way. It's just you have so many new receivers. I don't think anybody really knows what that group's going to look like, and it doesn't have to. It's April the 2nd. But that's probably the group, and I don't know if you'd agree with this, Tay. It feels like that's the group that's going to have the most competition for playing time. Not that everything else is set. I mean, again, it's April. But I think you've got a pretty good idea of who it's going to be. Now, you just don't know quite like what the running back reps are going to be, but you know the 2 guys that it's going to be. Same thing in multiple positions. But for receiver, it feels like it's wide open.
Not the amount of players you brought in, it's the quality of players you brought in. Because, I mean, you brought in a lot of receivers, but also they're all really, really good. Like, you could kind of say the same thing about O-line in terms of you don't know who's going to play where, but you're more worried about that spot because you have to basically, outside of Braylon Moore, figure it out, all 5 of those guys. So, yeah, receiver as far as talent, as far as depth, that's going to be the most competitive spot.
What have you seen? You talked about Landon playing well. What about Husan Longstreet? How is he? I've seen clips.
Weird delivery, almost like a 3/4 arm.
I do not like his delivery.
I mean, he's been accurate for the most part.
The accuracy of the balls that he's throwing in practice, it's routes on air. Like, if you can't hit a kid routes on air and stride, you shouldn't be at LSU.
There hasn't been a ton of 11 on 11 like access though. That's the thing. Like, it's been majority routes on air.
It's not kind of drops it down. It's a little 3/4 delivery, a little shouldery. But the throws look fine. But again, like, I'm not impressed by accurate throws, right?
Sure.
You should be able to make accurate throws. But, just look, that's one thing I have noticed. I hadn't seen a lot of clips of Landon, like his throwing motion. I saw a couple. But the ones I saw was kind of more of like, it looked like a team situation.
Right.
The clips that I saw. I hadn't seen a lot of him just like routes on air, though. So I'd like to get
But again, he takes off a lot. I mean, a lot. Like, he's not scared to.
Yep.
He's not scared to take off if.
Yep. But I will say, like I don't want to. Everybody's got a different throwing motion, and you can, like, if I saw Phillip Rivers throwing routes on air, and it was his first year at LSU, I'd be like, this guy's terrible. But like, obviously, everyone's got a little different motion. As long as you get to the finishing point of your throwing motion, everybody, like, even if you looked at Phillip Rivers, you looked at against the best thrower of the football, you looked at him against Aaron Rodgers, they all get to the same point at the very end. It's just how they get to that point. So it doesn't matter how it looks for the most part if they get to the same spot, but I don't see Husan getting to that point, like kind of elbow out in front, good full extension of the hand. I don't see that a lot.
Clark looks more ready, but I understand everyone's going to say, Longstreet's a former 5-star, and he came from USC. He played 3 games last year. That's his only college experience. Landon Clark, don't care what you think about the University of Elon, like, he played an entire season. I mean, he's a double-digit starter in college football. It makes sense that he's more ready.
Mm-hmm. What about Sam Levitt? I know he hasn't done, a ton as far as team stuff because he's just kind of doing your 7-on-7 routes on air, different things like that. And more so for me, like, when we get a chance to go out there, hopefully, again, they're a morning practice team, so it kind of handcuffs us a little bit, minus the little part. I just kind of want to see, like, how everybody galvanizes around him, or if they do, because that's one thing. If you have a new quarterback and he's not able to practice fully in the spring, but you still want him to be the guy, because, again, the quarterback's the only guy on the team that has the ear of the entire team. So you hope that at least that process is happening on the field, behind the scenes, whatever.
He seems like a leader out there. I mean, he's always right around the coaches during 11-on-11, and he does 7-on-7, routes on air, team period. I mean, he's always the one in that group. So, I mean, he looks fine. Again, he's not 11-on-11. He's not taking off and run. You don't really get a feel for it, but I mean, he's fine.
Like that is tough. I mean, it's a really good question you bring up about, like, everybody's. I mean, for most part, there's a lot of new people there. Yeah. So it's a brand new team, and every year, like even back in the traditional college football days, like every team was new because you had people graduating, you had freshmen coming in, new leaders on the team, and every team looked different. But now it's like that on steroids. Like it's like a completely new team. Yeah, you got Witt, you got some of the same faces here and there. You got that are guys that will be your kind of your pillars when it comes to bringing everybody together and galvanizing that team, the guys that stayed. But you go out there in your first couple of practices, and everybody knows on the team how much Sam Levitt's getting paid, right? So it's like, yeah, we know you're going to be the guy. And if this was like the NFL, you'd have a 5-year contract for $150 million or whatever. But like this is a 1-year deal.
Right.
Everybody's on a 1-year deal. And you're not, I mean, you're practicing, but you're not calling the plays in the team period. So like, I wonder how long that will kind of take.
Yeah.
And how good does Landon Clark continue to be? I mean, I'm not like saying that there would ever be like a serious threat to Sam Levitt because of the money that's involved. Yeah. But just kind of how that team galvanizes, I guess, and kind of who's going to be that quarterback leader that comes out of spring. Now, it's my feelings that that's not going to really matter at the end of the day. It's all about summer. When summer starts, that's when the season really begins to me. But it's just interesting, those little components of how you build a team and when it starts, I guess, from the quarterback standpoint, because like it or not, quarterback's going to be a leader.
Yeah.
Whether he's outspoken, whether he's playing, whatever it is, just the way it is.
All right, we will take a break. We got more coming your way when we jump back here. OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, summer's right around the corner, so if you've been thinking about upgrading your backyard, now's the time to call Russell Pools. They've been building custom pools across Louisiana for years, and they handle everything, design, construction, and even maintenance. So you can just enjoy it. Whether you're looking for a brand new pool or a remodel or just something that's going to, impress when they walk into your backyard, they have always got you covered. Turn your backyard into the spot to be this summer. You can check them out at russellpools.com.
What was your go-to move off the diving board?
Oh, front flip.
Front flip with 1.5?
Try to.
I like the flying squirrel, a watermelon. Like if you want to do any of those things, watermelon. That's the flashback right there. Hey, if you want to dive in more, if you want to do some of these sweet moves in your own backyard in the most beautiful pool around, go to russellpools.com. Russell Pools, your name when you think of the best customized pools in Louisiana. From start to finish, they can turnkey that project for you. Incredible to work with. russellpools.com.
Everything you need for a stunning garden is at the Plant Barn in Baton Rouge. From trees and shrubs to plants and pottery, the Plant Barn has it all at great prices. Visit us today on Valley Street, right off Perkins Road in South Downs.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Championships are won with preparation, and so are great roofs.
Coach is tough on us about preparation, and Paris brings that same championship mindset. Do business with someone you know.
Paris Construction and Roofing.
ParisGroup.com.
You better count your money. You better count your money, boy. You better count your money. You better count your money, boy. You better count your money.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. This is the right one.
Just the right one. Let's turn it up for just a little bit longer.
Make sure we got the edited version.
Yeah. He did. I did see it. Went over there and checked it out.
Okay.
Make sure the right version. It said clean.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Because I was just going to talk really loud in the part that just in case. Yes, but that is it.
That is a uber deep cut.
I didn't know anybody else actually knew that.
I actually didn't know if anybody knew that as well. But apparently, Tyler Lee and Shreveport Evangel, we had the same music taste back in high school.
You know, I-20.
Yeah, I-20 corridor.
Yeah.
It's
made its way from Tyler to Longview to Shreveport to Monroe.
So that is Ghetto Cowboy.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
I know you were dialed in to Fernando Mendoza's pro day yesterday.
Absolutely. Watching every drop back.
56 of them.
I know. You told me that coaches aren't even dialed in.
No, they're not.
That NFL coaches don't even really go to the pro days anymore.
I would assume, like, with the guy that we all know is going to be the number one pick. Now, there's other players, like Omar Cooper.
Well,
Jr.
I would think less people would go see
That's what I'm saying.
Fernando. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they know.
Right.
Like, Raiders aren't.
I did make the argument.
Even if the Raiders Raider, the Jets would take him.
I did make the argument they should trade him.
Should trade the number one pick?
Yeah.
For what?
Mendoza. Trade Mendoza.
Right. For what?
Lots of first-round picks.
Who's going to do that? Jets?
Because
The Jets have 4 picks in like the top 44.
There was something I had on here. There was only like 2 since in the Super Bowl era, like 2 or 3 quarterbacks taken in number 1 overall that are on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Something crazy. Like the recency of the number 1 pick has not turned out great.
Well, a lot of times we're going to a very bad situation.
Well, of course, that's kind of the reason. And you should take a quarterback when you need a or when you want a quarterback, not when you need him. Anyway, that was an argument from a couple weeks ago.
Mendoza's going to be their one pick.
Oh, yeah,
He's going to be a Raider.
Obviously.
Aiden O'Connell's the only quarterback on their roster right now. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Got a lot of experience.
Sure, I guess.
He's been out there.
He's been there.
I have seen Aiden O'Connell in a uniform.
Uh-huh.
He's taking snaps.
He played quite a bit of ball.
You're right about that. So he's going to be the number 1 pick. I don't think anybody would be surprised. It gets interesting, like with pick number 2 in the Jets, because there's a lot of different directions that they could go in. Nobody believes they're going to take a quarterback in Ty Simpson. If that happens, probably at 16. It's certainly not going to happen at number 2. Then you've got, the Cardinals and the Titans and the Giants. Cardinals, they need help on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Now, their running game was horrendous last year. Their leading rusher was under 400 yards a year ago. They were 30th. Actually, they were 31st in the NFL in rushing. So probably going to go line of scrimmage, although they could go Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love would be, at number 3, I get it, running back. But Jeremiah Love's going top 10. It could be the Giants at 5. I don't know. Like, we'll see where – it could be the Tennessee Titans at number 4. But with the way that the draft is looking right now, just having conversations, talking with different people, the Saints are going to get a hell of a player at 8. Like the Commanders, and I've said it for a month, the Commanders and the Saints are in a great position because of the needs of the teams in front of them. They don't have to move. They don't have to go up. They are going to get, like, it feels like somebody of the Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, Mansour Delane variety is going to be there for the Saints.
Yeah, and I know you definitely are on the Mansour Delane train.
No, but
Delane
nice.
That's good. No big deal.
If Sonny Styles is there,
who would you rather? Okay, if you got 2. If you got them right there, both available. Who's Jacob Hester turning his card in for?
So I think Mansour Delane is an absolute stud. He's no doubt the best corner in this draft. But it would be hard for me with the versatility that Sonny Styles brings. And I love Caden Ellis being right there because he gives you the same versatility. Mm-hmm. It would be hard for me not to select Sonny Styles.
I mean, the way that you have certainly waxed poetically about him, about the different places you've seen him and talked to him, and now you are certainly doing more deep dives into these guys just because you're NFL coverage in the afternoon. It's certainly going to be hard. And that would be my pick as well, just from the sheer fact that I'm going to stick with my argument of you can't overspend on a corner, whether that's draft capital or whether that's actual capital. So a guy like a Sonny Styles is a guy that can be more of a every play impact guy.
Yeah.
And look, and I get it. Corner can be an every play impact guy if they don't throw it his direction, because that is an impact. I get it, and I understand the importance of having really good corners and even great corners. You just at some point, somebody's going to overpay for one, and I wouldn't want that to be my team.
Right.
Now, do I think Mansour is going to be a multiple-year All-Pro? He absolutely could be, and I think he's going to be a great pro. And I love him, and I love the way he plays, and I love how he came in, and even in a bad year for LSU football, he was a bright spot.
Yeah.
A guy that came in, and for a lot of guys that we would watch and break down the film, and they're like, that's not LSU football. That's not the LSU way. That's not how I want my team playing with the effort and trying to get off blocks and fighting and biting and scratching and straining to make every play. Well, a lot of guys that transferred in last year on defense, they were the guys we were like, well, that's the way. That's how you do it.
Yeah, sure.
This other guy that's been here for 4 years, that's not the way you do it. But these guys have come in and really adopted that LSU way.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. When we did talk with the team, whenever Frank Wilson took over, that's one thing I highlighted. I'm like, Mansour Delane, A.J. Halsey, Tamarcus Cooley, like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming in here and actually holding up the standard of what it means to wear that uniform. Even though you've been – I asked him, like, in front of the whole team, I was like, how long you been here? Like, 4 months? How long you been here? 3 months? Whatever it was, you know.
Yep.
Hadn't been here for a long time, but they had already understood the assignment. And when you have the talent, obviously, to match what we're talking about.
That's when you get a top 10 player. Like,
yeah.
It's all about effort. Like, this is, you know, at the high school level, you have guys that are really talented. At the next level, at college, you got guys that are really talented and guys that work hard. And in NFL, you got guys that are really talented and work hard.
Right.
Both of them combined. So then when you get elite level talent that does the same way, then you get a top 10 talent.
Yeah.
So Mansour will go. But if we're choosing between both, I want the guy that's going to probably more impact the actual point of contact play, have that opportunity play in, play out. So,
yeah, Mansour's not getting past 10.
No.
10's the farthest.
No,
I could see him going in this. Like,
and we can confidently say that because of things that we kind of shake our head at, which is a 40 time.
Yeah,
like, we can confidently say that. Like,
yeah,
just because he checks all the boxes. Like, if we told you about this whole draft process, as soon as you take your college helmet off for the last time, like, these guys are looking for reasons not to draft you, or at least take you later.
Yeah.
And he's checked all the boxes, and if somehow, even with the way he played, he's made his arrow go up. They still have a green arrow up just because he goes and runs a 4.35. Now, if he runs a 4.54, you know, he still might go top 10, but it's not a guarantee. I think right now it's like, he runs that, and you're like, okay, well, that's going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, New Orleans, Kansas City, Cincinnati, one of those teams, if he's there, is going to select him. Because ESPN, they had their 4 draft experts, and they did like a full 3-round draft. And the way they did it, everybody got a pick, and then it just kept going, you know. So I think it was like Kuiper, and then Miller, and then Reed, and then Yates, and they just kept going in order there. And in that style of a mock draft, it went, we'll go to the Saints pick, it went Fernando Mendoza 1, Arvell Reese 2, Maui Noah out of Miami 3, David Bailey 4, Jeremiah Love 5, Mekhi Lemon number 6 overall. That's as high as I've seen him. Number 7, Caleb Downs, and then number 8, Sonny Styles. And then Mansour Delane went 10 in this mock draft to the Cincinnati Bengals. Kenyon Sadiq, they had him 9th overall, tight end out of Oregon, going to Kansas City.
Especially if you don't get things cleaned up with Cam Jordan. Like, it'd be nice to get a guy that could step into a leadership role too for the Sonny Styles.
Yeah.
And that's usually a green dot kind of guy.
Yeah.
A guy that can be outspoken and like be in the play. And I say a corner can impact every play, but you don't really notice him.
Yeah.
Linebacker can impact every play at the point of contact, and that's more of like a instant leader. It's kind of like a quarterback stepping into a leadership role. Like, you're touching the ball every play. So by default, you're a leader. Linebackers usually are going to be a leader as well.
All right, so, I mean, we're getting closer. We are 21 days away. 21 days away. 3 weeks from today, I'll be in Pittsburgh getting ready for the NFL draft.
Nice. Can I come?
Yeah, absolutely you can come.
Yeah.
We can do the show from like a hotel boardroom.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we're going to do in Pittsburgh. Maybe you call Mike McCarthy and see what we should do.
Oh yeah, go get some Pittsburgh food.
I don't know anything about Pittsburgh other than every time I went there, I got beat.
People from Pittsburgh love Pittsburgh. Like people talk about me being from Texas. Like people from Texas have so much Texas pride and all this stuff. Yeah.
And I'm
Pittsburgh.
I'm very proud of where I'm from. 301 great, the whole deal.
Yeah.
People from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Love Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You know how you know if someone's from Pittsburgh?
They'll tell you in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at Gulf Coast Office Products. That website, gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com. They are the absolute leader in all office solutions here in the Gulf Coast. And look, that's not just us saying that. Now, we're telling you the truth, but there's a reason why they are partners with the Saints, the Tigers, the Raging Cajuns, the Pelicans. All of these teams know they're getting the absolute best from GCOP. But it's not just sports teams. Banks, universities, law firms, engineering firms. They know who to work with, and it's always going to be our friends over at gcopnet.com.
What about a Cajun basement? What if you have a little office above your garage, and it's just you and somebody else working there? Well, they got that covered, too. They got every technology covered. But it's really their award-winning service team that sets them apart from all of the competitors. If you work in an office or run an office, if that paper trail goes down, if that technology goes down, everything shuts down. Their award-winning service team gets on it fast, gets you back up and running. Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can
Tigers turned talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Born the middle son of a farmer in a small town southern man. Like his daddy's daddy before him, brought up working on the land.
Gets the people going.
Dude, I don't know who picked this song, but Braxton's playing the hits this morning for sure.
Everybody knows who picked this song.
It's a good one.
A little around the horn today on the music.
Did I have my headphones on doing dishes to this specific song last night? Yes, I did.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
All right. Hey, look, all right. I mean, I'm not going to hate on Alan Jackson. Great mustache. All right, I want to tell you about Rouse's. Rouse's.com is a website. Why are you giving me a grocery store's website? Because I want you to find the location that's nearest you, and then once you do, I want you to check out the weekly specials. Go check out your local Rouse's. It's all, man, local, right? They got crawfish right when you walk in. I mean, you can get a lot of crawfish, or you can just get like a single bag of crawfish. It's all about your convenience as well, and we always talk about it: breakfast bar, lunch bar, salad bar, sushi bar when you walk in. And they got some local products. Go check out some MyHigh if you're interested in getting hydrated. They have that at your local Rouse's as well. Go to Rouse's.com.
Ooh, don't forget about strawberries, too. Like, they got the strawberries coming in. Beautiful red strawberries. They got the sacks of crawfish. They got it all. Go check them out. The best grocery store around. So then it's not particularly close. Rouse's.
Top two and they're not two?
It's top two grocery store and they're not two.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. How'd your mission go yesterday? Your mission.
What mission?
The space mission.
Oh, amazing. Artemis 2. Blast off.
We all good?
We're all good.
Okay.
They made it up there into outer space. It's the furthest anybody's ever traveled. Any human ever has traveled into outer space.
Really?
So kind of a big deal.
See, I didn't know that little fun fact.
Well, I mean, I tried to tell y'all.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You don't really care about space travel and rockets and the amazingness that is. That team of 4, they're in outer space right now. 10-day mission.
What are they doing?
Science.
Hanging out.
Just floating around right now, probably. This is their first day, so I'm sure they're still like doing the fun stuff, doing backflips and front flips. Woo! Yeah, and then like putting water up in the air and bubbles and drinking it or eating it, whatever they do.
Can you imagine Flynn in space?
Remember astronaut ice cream?
Yeah. All right, we'll be back. Hour number 2.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RejuveMeMedical.com.
Rejuve
Me Medical. You in space. Oh, my goodness. RejuveMeMedical.com is the website. 13 locations that are going to be convenient for you. If you're listening to us in Louisiana, we have got you covered. So up there in Shreveport, 11:30 a.m. the Tiger, certainly here in the Baton Rouge area, but anywhere in the state of Louisiana, go check out our friends over at Rejuve Me Medical. And again, that website, for you to feel like your youthful self again, which we all like that little first quick step. You didn't even see it. It was so quick. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Go to Rejuve Me Medical. They're the best. They're the best. Okay, look. Hormone replacement therapy, they are a specialist in it. They've been Louisiana's leader in HRT for the last 10 years. So if you're thinking about doing it, if you want that energy, if you want to get your testosterone levels right, your hormone levels right, make sure you're doing it with the absolute best, medically supervised, great clinics all over Louisiana. RejuveMeMedical.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Parrish, we take pride in building roofs that last. Because in Louisiana, toughness isn't just on the court, it's in your home too.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. LSU baseball with a familiar foe coming up this weekend, but I do have to admit, with no Tony V there, it does feel a little bit different.
Their fans are still terrible, though. I mean, they're still feeding off and living off of the Tony Vitello era. I mean, he brought a certain level of cockiness to that program, and it's very much still there. I mean, Elander was an assistant under Vitello, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait to see if Jay can hop on. Some, obviously, like travel and practice and different things. Trying to see if he can hop on at the end of today's show. Yeah, it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, obviously against Tennessee. It's gonna be in Knoxville. But again, like I don't only say that not to say that like Tennessee is a bad baseball team. Now they are not where they have been, but with Tony Vitello and LSU and Jay Johnson, there was a thing. Like it was a thing because of the way they played, and it was good. And I love it. I love when you don't like the other team at all. Just like their fans probably love to play LSU. Like I get that.
Now the whole LSU Tennessee situation and not liking the Tennessee players. I know they were cocky, right?
Yeah,
a little arrogant. But that was before I was a Stitchhead, certified. So I don't really know. But were they doing like
a lot of it? And Tate, maybe you can back. I think a lot of it, Matt, is the fans. Like just going back and
the fans
forth.
the worst. Okay, I thought I was just thinking
LSU
like
and Tennessee fans going back and forth on Twitter.
Were there players doing like dar like back flips before it was socially acceptable? Now it's socially acceptable.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. That type of deal.
Look at it, and again,
I like it.
Yeah, to each their own. Like let's have a fun baseball series. It's a little chippy.
Yeah, and let's sweep them.
That'd be fun. Wouldn't hate that.
Because they just got swept.
Hey, did you see the way they got swept?
It was a grand slam, right?
Well, yeah, but every one of their losses in that series against Vanderbilt was a walk-off.
Was it really?
All 3 games.
Dude, a walk-off grand slam. Down by 3. Oh. Bottom of, like, that is what you play.
It's the old No Fear T-shirt.
It's what you play with a broomstick and a rubber band ball, like in the back, like in the backyard or in the neighborhood, the cul-de-sac. Like that is like the things you draw up. Yeah. That is the situation that every kid has played out in the street.
Yes.
Bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, down by 3, home run, grand slam, like, and you do it, like, and that is a very rare thing to see, especially in a state matchup.
Yeah.
Tennessee versus Vanderbilt in an SEC, like it's incredible. I mean, what incredible scenes that was. But I didn't realize they got walked off 3 times.
Yeah,
good for them.
The entire series. So now Tennessee's 19-10, 3-6 in conference play, and they are towards the very bottom of the SEC. Of course, LSU is LSU's 4-5, so they got some work to do, to say the least, as well. 20-10 overall. So if we take a look at the overall standings, Mississippi State right now 25-4. They've won 9 in a row, 7-2 in conference play. Texas and Georgia also 7-2 in SEC play. Then you've got Alabama and Florida at 6-3. You've got Texas A&M, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt at 5-4. And then you've got the group of 4-5, which is Auburn, Oklahoma, LSU, Arkansas. Then you've got Ole Miss, Tennessee at 3-6, and Missouri and South Carolina both 1-8 in conference play. South Carolina, the only team in the SEC that has a losing record, 14-16 overall. Paul Maneri, of course, no longer the head coach there at South Carolina. But it's wild to see Tennessee down there, and Ole Miss, Arkansas, LSU, some teams that typically are at the top of the SEC standings down there towards the bottom.
And it's early. What are we, 2 SEC series in?
No, you are 3.
3 SEC series. It's early, but it's starting to get late quick. So yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of those things that happens when the conference is really strong, and there's good teams everywhere. You just don't really know what's going to happen. But look, I don't really care about the other guys. As long as LSU sweeps volunteers.
This is a good opportunity for LSU to go on the road against a team that I can't imagine where their mentals are right now after how it happened against Vanderbilt.
Things are a little rocky.
Now, look, I don't know what the crowds have been like at Tennessee, but whatever it is, they're going to set their record for this year when LSU comes to town. That's just kind of facts. That's just the way it is. But you have an opportunity. And would you like a sweep? Yeah, but we all know, like, if you go on the road in the SEC and you win 2 of 3, like, you're feeling like you're in a good spot. Because if you do that, if you're LSU, then you come back home and you've gotten to 500 in conference play.
Yep.
You know, that's got to be your goal. Get to 500, then, hey, hit a reset. All right, 500. We're 4 series in. All right, let's go put our head down, see what these last 6 series, what you can get done.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Casey Evans take the mound. Who are we going to see? Can he go on the road in a hostile environment and give us a performance like he did here against Oklahoma? Like, because we know the kind of dude he is.
Yeah.
Jay said it on this show. He said he is a dude. He just has to go out there and have a strong performance. He got in trouble early this past weekend against Kentucky, but he righted it, right? He got back into his rhythm, but control your pitches, throw strikes, and because we've seen when he is good, like, he's as good as anybody in the country.
Yeah.
So can we get that consistently week in, week out? Like, he's going to need to be that guy every single week if LSU wants to achieve the goals that they want to, like that they set for themselves at the end of
It's such a table setter. If you win that first game, and then it's like, all right, you win the first one, then you got Schmidt going in the second game, and let's say you don't have to use Zach Cowan as well. Like, you have him still able to help William Schmidt, like, build together and bridge together this game.
One of those guys has to go a long way.
Yeah.
Either Friday or so. Like, one of those starters has to go a long way to save your bullpen for Sunday.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to have it, but we've seen it with Kaysen. We've seen the potential. We've seen his talent. That's why it's kind of frustrating when you see him kind of throw game that is subpar for him by his standards. So if we can see it more consistently, that is, that's obviously the goal. And you know what? He's still learning to be a starter. It's hard to say that because we're in April now, but like that's kind of the nature.
Casey Evans is better than a 5 ERA, and that's where he's at right now.
It's not that dissimilar from Tennessee. Like coming into the year, you had Tegan Kuhns, Landon Mack, Evan Blanco, who have been their 3 starters, and they're good. At times they've been really good. But like last week, Evan Blanco gave up 9 runs in that Vanderbilt game. So like their ERAs are a little different as well. I think they're good pitchers. The reason Tennessee struggled so much is they're not hitting 6 home runs a game like they were with when Tony Vitello was the coach. With Elander, it's a little bit of a different strategy. But they got solid pitching. But I think LSU can have success against the bats.
Yeah, and it is like Casey Evans and like the case study of Casey Evans. It is wild because 36 innings pitched, and he's got 53 strikeouts. So he's missing bats. Players are only hitting a $194 against him. So normally if I told you that, you'd be like, oh, that ERA is like 2-something.
Right, maybe.
So there's some analytics to look at to say, now I know he's got 19 walks, and that's obviously that's the thing. But still, like 53 strikeouts to 19 walks, like the ratio is not awful. But when I tell you 53 strikeouts in only 36 innings and a $194 batting average against, like you would not think that he's got a 5 ERA. So there's things in there that you still really love about Casey Evans. We've seen it. We've seen it in league play already against a team like Oklahoma. And he is the most important part.
I think it's just right like in the ratio of strikeouts to walks isn't bad, but I think it's the stringing the walks together.
Yeah.
Like I think what was it this past weekend? He walked the 2 and then hit 1.
Yeah.
So it's like you put he strings them together. He just goes in like these little lulls for just a short period of time.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference. Like if he's if he's walking a guy every 3 innings or whatever, that's pitching. That's baseball. But like he goes into these little stretches where it's just too much. So yeah, 53 strikeouts and 19 walks, absolutely, you take that. But when it's 19 walks, but like 3 of them are in 1 or 2 innings or 4 of them or whatever it is, and I know he's got a handful or so of hit batters. So it's the free bags, and then of course you give one hit, you score a bunch of runs. So
yep.
Got to avoid that. Just got to avoid those little lulls. It's just like a quarterback going in a slump and missing a couple of reads or throwing a couple picks. It's just it happens, and you got to work your way out of it. And that's what experience. I can compare it to the quarterback position. The more experience you get, the easier it is to get out of that quicker. The easier it is to not ever get into one of those things because you understand the mistakes. So he's learning, but he's got the stuff, got the juice to be as good as anybody in the country.
He absolutely does, and it's going to be a big night tomorrow night for Casey Evans and LSU on the road against Tennessee. Again, a team that is struggling right now. You got to go take full advantage of those struggles, and we'll see if they can get that done. We'll also see if we can get Jay on the show here before we get out of here today. All right, we will step away. We got more OTB coming your way. When do we jump back here live from the Raising Cane studio?
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Go see our friends over at centralplumbing.org. Now, remember, not only in Central, in the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day emergency service. 225-500-0774 is the number. Now, they can also come in and remodel at your home, at your business, full remodel, or just maybe new vanity. Maybe it's new tile, whatever it is, big, small, everywhere in between. They've got you covered. And also, Matthew,
what's up?
You can find employment right now.
Yeah, you can. Like not only just if you're out there and you need some plumbing work, whether it's commercial, residential, but if you're out there and you want to work with an incredible company that has been in business for 52 years, that's on the 3rd generation company, does business the absolute right way, and are well thought of as being the experts in the plumbing game. They're looking for licensed plumbers. They're looking for customer service reps. So if you're a people person, give them a call. Tons of bennies, competitive pay, excellent benefits, vacation, holiday pay, 401k. Go check them out, centralplumbing.org.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiencies.
Short, my hair was long, caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan.
Who's this?
You don't know the song?
I know it. Yeah, I know it well.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I thought you said, who is this?
I said, whose pick was this?
My pick.
Okay.
Did y'all see that video?
I like it.
Kid Rock at his house
I just
recently.
didn't know who picked it.
Oh yeah.
Kid
There was
Rock
like
at his
a
house.
helicopter?
There was a military helicopter outside of his
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
And he had the Statue of Liberty in his
just
pool. I think that's.
I mean,
I was like, oh, that's a cool video. And then I think I read that military's actually investigated it.
Like the guy's in trouble.
you're all about it. As patriotic as you are, you're probably like,
I
leave
love
the guy alone.
I love America. Absolutely.
You end the show with it every day.
I mean, I feel like that's good training for that pilot. And I respect the Statue of Liberty at the poolside decoration. Lady Liberty. Love her.
I know you do.
Yeah.
How'd you know France?
Love America. And yeah, I know. I do. I know all that. Of course.
No. I'm not going to tell you the history lesson of it. But the national team for France in the World Cup, their jerseys, since the World Cup's in the United States, are going to be Statue of Liberty like themed.
Okay.
Like the color of the Statue of Liberty. since they're playing in America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they gave it to the U.S.
Yeah, but it's not theirs.
Well, I mean,
They tried to take it back when those tariffs hit.
What happened? They didn't get it back?
They didn't get it back.
Really?
They tried to repo it.
repo it.
We wouldn't let them because this is America.
Yeah. Good luck, France.
Yeah, good luck. Come and get it.
Look, Matt, every now and then there may be something that keeps me up at night. It'll never be France. That'll never happen.
That'll never happen.
France is like the Canada of Europe.
No doubt they are.
No thanks.
They are so weak. Italy's done pretty good at getting in that World Cup, huh?
Nah, Mo.
Who'd they lose? I've never even heard of these countries.
Who did they lose to? Oh my gosh!
So
it wasn't
is
Bosnia,
qualification pretty much?
Was it Bosnia?
Is it wrapped up? It was, I think, but it has some more words to it.
Yeah, it was Bosnia. They lost in penalty kicks. It's been 3 World Cups now for Italy.
So there, it's done. No more qualification?
No, yeah, they're done. Yeah, they're out. I'll let your boy. Yeah.
They've missed 3 straight World Cups.
Yeah.
I mean, from a country that dominated that sport for years. That's insane. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
What do they have?
Pasta.
I mean, from a cultural standpoint, incredible.
A baseball team that's made up of Americans.
They have Aaron Nola.
Yeah.
I mean, culturally incredible. Italy's awesome. But
I've never been.
From a sports standpoint, what do they have? But they had baseball for a couple nights.
Made up of Americans. They don't have soccer.
But Taylor, that's a really, really good comment. Like, there's a lot of things that could keep you up at night. France ain't one of them. France.
Or the only reason France is still around is because the U.S. bails them out. Kidding me?
Right. They're the Ole Miss of Europe. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like the
that.
Ole Miss is our Canada for LSU.
Yeah.
They're the Ole Miss of Europe.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good comparison.
But they love P. Golden over there.
Oh, no doubt. It's more of a, what did Trinidad Chambliss say recently?
Team guy.
More of a team guy.
More of a team guy.
They're not their old coach. That was a terrible interview, by the way. From the kid that hates the NFL.
Trinidad's just glad he didn't have to sue somebody for the 8th time.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just happy to not be in a courtroom right now. He hates to see an NFL player coming.
Oh, the Raiders just signed a veteran quarterback. I just saw that. I got a notification.
Breaking news, Braxton?
Breaking news.
He's not listening to us because we talked about it.
Y'all talking about France.
Yeah, but we talked about it right before we came on.
I did not know that. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, Kirky.
And Braxton's like, wait, you're supposed to talk sports on this show.
Wait a minute.
Braxton, find me another show that can start the conversation with Kid Rock and find its way to France and Italian soccer.
Yeah, not many.
Won't find it.
Takes talent.
Not going to happen. Not on the airwaves, bud.
Takes absolute talent.
Did Braxton just try to reset us with
I think he tried
sports
to reset
news?
us. I know. How dare you come up with breaking NFL news? That is kind of a big deal.
It is, but just on the principle of it, we're not going to talk about it.
We have standards here.
What are you doing over there, bud? We're still going to draft Fernando Mendoza, so.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins signing with the Raiders.
So Kirk Cousins did sign with the Raiders, which does bring up some. There was a lot of talk about if Aaron Rodgers doesn't sign to the Steelers, Kirk Cousins would be a good option for them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's conversation. I'd like to see. I don't know who Kirk Cousins' agent is. They might be similar. They might be shared agents.
I think Mike McCarthy's actually the guy's name.
Really?
His agent. I'm pretty sure it is.
Mike McCarthy?
I know it's the head coach. Yeah, blah blah blah. But I'm pretty sure it's
seems like a conflict of interest.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna look because I'm pretty sure it's.
But that that was kind of like the
McCartney. It's Mike McCartney.
Okay, yeah. That was like what was said to be, at least in the media, was the fallback plan for the Steelers would have been Kirk Cousins. I find this to be an interesting move by Kirk. I would have liked to see him. I think he was in a good position to wait it out and see which team ended up being in need of a starter.
Yeah.
Via injury, via the draft, via whatever happening. Obviously, the Raiders are going to want to play Mendoza if they take him, unless they have this, with I guess Tom Brady, having some sort of pull over there, saying, "Look, you draft the guy number one, maybe we bring in a veteran to let that number one pick not play immediately," which would be a move that nobody wants to do and nobody does it, but it would actually be the best move for him.
Right.
To go there and not play for a little while. Because he might not be ready. I mean, it worked out. Like, even if it's not a full year, saw it with Tyler Shuck with the Saints. He came in midway through the season, and it was a good thing. What if he starts the first game of the season? It might not have ended up as good as it did. It might have ended up better. We'll never really know that question. But that is the reason why number one draft picks usually do not pan out to the way that they're supposed to. Now, there's a lot of number one draft picks that ended up being good quarterbacks, but to have actual great ones drafted, and that's why you draft somebody number one overall, is because you think they have the potential to be great. That hit percentages is very low because they're usually going to bad teams. They usually get thrown in early. They usually you can ruin a quarterback's career early on, ruin his confidence, ruin everything. They can start seeing ghosts. All of Sam Darnold. He stopped seeing them, but not a lot of quarterbacks get that opportunity to stop seeing them once they start seeing them. So I think it'd be a great situation. I mean, more now that we're talking it through, I kind of like it, especially if the Raiders' plan would be to let's play Kirk Cousins at least the first half of the season and then see what happens. I don't hate it. Or they're going to trade him, like I said.
Oh, God. Stop it.
If the Jets offered him 4 first-rounders for the first pick, they have 7 to give on draft day.
The Jets have 4 picks in the top, 44 this year.
Yeah. So on draft day, they'll be able to trade 4 years in advance. So they'll have 7 first-rounders to trade on draft day.
Yeah.
Hey.
How much do you like Fernando Mendoza, and what are you willing to give up to have him on your team?
Apparently, Eric Glenn loves Geno Smith. He thinks he's going to bring him to the
Promised Land.
The Promised Land.
Yeah.
Which is what exactly?
Yeah, he said that at league meetings, and that kind of made its way to our table. I said, is the Promised Land heaven?
Yeah.
Because you're done? Like, what's the Promised Land here?
2 and 4 in the division.
Oof. Shout out to Kirk Thuggins, though.
How was Aaron Glenn? Did you talk to him?
No, we did not. That's one of the few coaches we did not talk with.
Wow. Not a good look. Him, Sean Payton.
Oh, there's no chance. Like Sean, he's not talking.
He loves to talk.
About what?
Stories.
Himself. All right. Kirk Thuggins. How much money has Kirk Cousins made in his career?
We can find that real fast.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do some research there. All right. Before we step away, though, always want to remind you about our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go Tommy's is the website. GEAUX. Tommy's with a Y.com. When you go to GoTommys.com, you will clearly see the difference. You can check out testimonials of past clients. You can check out what they can do for you. A gallery of work on their website as well. Award-winning every single year. Angie Super Service Award. Best windows in Baton Rouge and the Advocate this year. That went to Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. So go to the website today. Have them come out to your space. Go Tommy's, GEAUX, Tommy's with a Y.com. Go Tommy's.com. All right, we'll be back. More OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
What's happening?
Got a little Kaleo here, huh?
Yeah, you know I love Kaleo. We're gonna turn it down, Braxton. We didn't turn Kid Rock down.
Because of America. So
It's just a blonde spot.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not bald, guys.
you kind of called yourself out on that one.
Yeah.
He was talking about Moscona in the commercial.
Wow.
We all know he's bald.
Not bald, yes. I just told y'all. It's got a blonde patch up here at the top. Very tip top. Dirty blonde. Whatever. Whatever, guys.
It's okay, bud. They got things. I mean, look.
Hey, where is the draft? It's in Pittsburgh, but where is it set up? Is it like in the stadium?
Solid question.
Yeah.
Solid question.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat the Lambeau scenes from last year, which was really cool.
This is not
like the
this
drone
is not
the drone
shade
scenes
at Green Bay because it was awesome. There's nowhere else in Green Bay you could have held it.
Well, no, of course not. But like, why would you?
Even
but
if you wanted to,
if it's in Pittsburgh, why would you hold it somewhere else?
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm with you. Have you ever? Did you ever play in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, once. My rookie year, I think.
Oh wow! So
yeah,
a long time ago. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember it, but we played there a ton and lost every time. Mm-hmm. You're like in this tunnel, right? You're on the bus. You're in this tunnel, and then all of a sudden, when it opens up, it's like boom. You've got PNC Park where the Pirates play. You got Heinz. That's what I'm always going to call it. Where the Steelers play. You got this cool yellow bridge that they have. It's just like a very cool scene when you get out of this like random tunnel. So it's a good spot. Shut the bridge down. Let us have it right there on the bridge.
That'd be fun. Yeah. It was good work by them getting back up and running after it got destroyed in the Batman movie.
It's very fair. Mm-hmm. The entire field just went to the ground.
Into the ground.
Yeah, good point. Solid.
Brown's crew is
working overtime.
S tier.
I should know this, but I have no idea. I have no idea. They're going to tell me, and I'll be there.
Yeah. So the scenes last year from Lambeau were awesome. Like, and I get it. It was probably a big pain in the ass to for people that many people to find hotel rooms. There's
a lot of like Airbnbs.
A lot of Airbnbs, I'm sure. But still, there's only so many to go around. So many hotels. A lot of people staying in Appleton. Maybe Oshkosh.
I think I flew into Appleton.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
It's easy. It's 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people staying in Milwaukee. An hour and a half, hour and 45.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the scenes were awesome. Like the drone footage from overhead, all those people around there. So it's gonna be hard to beat those scenes. But I love that they're doing it at different cities now. I think it's really cool. Give the people what they want.
Yeah, and not that New York didn't. New York did whatever they did for a long time, which big city. I'm sure it's cool for the guys they attend, but to see how the fans have shown up, that's been the really cool part. So this will be my fourth draft. Kansas City, Detroit, Green Bay, now Pittsburgh. But like Detroit and Green Bay, like they were very excited to have the draft there. And like hundreds of thousands of fans throughout the 3-day process, just packing in wherever it was.
Okay, do you like I must say new, but do you like the current format of the draft where it's one round at night, like prime time?
Yeah.
Or the old school?
I like it now.
Yeah.
I like it now because I like an event, and I like for it to be. And look, if you're a first rounder, I do think you deserve prime time. That's hard. It's real hard to be a first rounder. So I like that they get their own. Now, I would. I think I would maybe have second, third, and fourth round on Friday, and then 5th, 6th, and 7th on Saturday.
Second and third on Friday?
Second and third on Friday. Because that last day gets kind of long.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but like sitting there and you're covering it, and it's like you go to commercial and there's like 3 people picked, and you got to come back, you got to talk about the 3 people that are from Weber State. Sometimes that can get a little bit long. So maybe but that's a minor, small change. But I do like first rounders, primetime Thursday, and then your second and third round, they kind of get their own little primetime stage too, to some degree.
Yeah, I'm sure that last day, it's like, all right, that guy was drafted, checks notes. Okay, he's not on there. Now what? Hey, ChatGPT, who's this fella?
How do you say this guy's name? It looks like the alphabet soup.
Yeah, kind of like in the 6th round when the Jacksonville Jaguars take a long snapper instead of me. When they said they were going to draft me.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, who's this guy?
I did.
I'm just glad you're over it.
Yeah.
I am.
Gotta hold grudges, guys. You got to have a chip on your shoulder, always. If you live a chipless life, What are we doing? Got nothing to strive for. No, thank God they didn't.
How long was that long snapper in the league?
He couldn't have been in the league long because a long snapper that was an undrafted free agent in Green Bay, my rookie year, still snapping for the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
J.J. Jansen.
You know, JJ does some work with us on NFL Radio.
Does he?
Him and Alec Ingold actually host a show during the season.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Specialists. They got a lot of time throughout the week.
I mean, Ingold's special because he's a fullback, so special in my heart.
I definitely knew that guy's name.
Wisconsin.
Totally. Lived there 6 years.
He played for him. Badgers.
Right. Were they good?
Yeah, it's actually
they were actually probably pretty good.
It's actually when they were good
for most of the year.
It's
they were probably top 5 at some point, and then ended up outside the top 25.
Yeah, it's when they actually like ran the football like Wisconsin's supposed to, and not try to go dairy raid with an air raid offense.
I always kind of said it. The Chargers were the Wisconsin Badgers of the NFL.
That's fair.
Like really good. Like this team's it's a hard out right here.
Yeah,
you're gonna beat them. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Top 5. Whoa. Are they number 3 this week? Wow. And they rattle off 3 losses in a row.
To the Raiders, the Jets, and the Jags.
Absolutely.
Oh, look. It hurts because it's true.
Yeah, I know.
It's the way it was.
No, I love Wisconsin. Just can't stay relevant the whole season.
Who's got the draft next year?
It's somewhere south, I believe, next year. Let me see.
It's got to come to New Orleans at some point.
At some point, it
right.
has to.
Everything needs to come.
Now, I will say the NFL office did tell us that a lot of the draft sites are going to be places that aren't ever going to get Super Bowls. So, like, that's how they're trying to spread it out because
DC.
New Orleans.
It's DC next year.
It's in DC?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was somewhere down here.
Like, they're never getting the Super Bowl. So, like, that. See, Kansas City's never getting one. Detroit's had one, but it's not like people weren't a big fan of that.
It doesn't get much more American than DC, though.
That's very fair. We did Army and Navy there, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
We did the show from the Arlington Cemetery. It was pretty sweet.
God.
Pretty cool deal.
There's not many places that'll give you some goosebumps like that place.
Yeah. Should we do the show there next year?
Yeah, why not?
It's in the budget. At least I've been told it's in the budget. Well, hey, what's adding another show for me? I'll be there. Let's do it.
Will you be there?
What? Yeah, do the draft every year.
Oh.
Even before I moved to NFL, I did draft.
You know what? You just come off. I thought you were talking about Army Navy.
Oh, yeah, that one. I don't get to do that one anymore. Not on college. We can do that, though. We can do Army Navy.
We could.
I just got to get you to commit.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's like almost a year out, bud.
I know. But see, you have commitment.
I'm more of like a couple weeks out.
Outside of your wife and children, you have commitment issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
100%.
I when you ask this man something, I could tell you by his face if he's coming or not. He doesn't have to say a word. I know it. And he's got commitment issues.
Uh-huh. Look, I'm telling you, I have a hard time planning more than a month out. So I don't know how I'm going to be feeling that week. Don't know what else is happening. I'm not in charge of my family's socials calendar either.
Can I tell the story of yesterday in the ESPN meeting? Yesterday. All right, so we got some remotes coming up, and Matt Moscona, not Flynn, was up there, was talking about, hey, here's what we got coming up, blah, blah, blah. Here's the date that it is. And he gives the date, and Flynn gets his phone out. I see him go to Google Calendars, whatever. And he goes to the date, and he looks at it, and I was like, hey, what do you got? Like, you got something there? He goes, oh, I don't put anything in my calendar. I don't know why I just pulled it out and went to the date. I don't put anything in there. It's like, what? You pulled your phone out, went to Google Calendar, went to the date, and just looked at your phone.
I was like, yeah, I don't ever fill this out.
What are you doing?
Well, sometimes you get
like
sometimes you get emails and your calendar auto-populates.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know why I brought this out. I never put anything in my calendar.
Yeah, I was very proud of it. Look at this man.
Look at this guy.
Businessman.
Buttoned up.
Pulling out the calendar, going straight to the
It's
date.
just a month of nothing on the calendar. It's white squares.
Oh. All right. So for the people, so we can all remind ourselves, when are you going to Talladega? We need you to give us a
question.
date. I know you keep saying that. We need you to give us the dates that you're not going to be here.
It's in April.
We're in April, so.
Tate, can you look up when
Yeah, I'm
Talladega
looking it up
is?
when Talladega
Because this
is.
man is leaving town.
It's the 20th, 20-something.
April 26th is the Talladega. Well, the Jack Links 500 at Talladega, I'm assuming.
Probably.
April 26th, because the next event there is not till October.
I think we're driving there. We're going to go up and stay at Lake Martin for a couple nights. So I think we're leaving on Friday.
Looks like 24th to the 26th, like that.
Yeah.
That weekend.
Yeah, I'm missing the Monday afterwards, obviously.
I wouldn't expect you to be here.
Yeah. So I might miss Friday and Monday.
I mean, yeah, some of us are a little bit grittier than others.
Oof, I mean, I could do it. You want me to?
What's that smell?
I'll be asleep on this desk.
It smells like alcohol. Who is that?
That's us.
It's Matt sweating.
It's me trying to survive.
Sweating Dos Equis through his pores.
Are they drinking those things?
They dabble.
Huh. I've never been.
Okay, so you've never seen Dev's.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've seen his video from the infield.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be in the infield or not. I don't know where we're going to be.
The group you're going with, you're going to have some access.
I don't know. This group loves to party, but they also like to party with a silver spoon in their hand.
Oh, a little bougie party.
A little bougie party.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I mean, still, though, like, I mean, you might not be where Dev was. But, you know.
I'm excited that I've never been to a NASCAR event. So I'm fired up for just the sounds. And will I see Michael Jordan? I don't know. That'd be sweet.
He'll be there.
He'll be there.
Like, will
he'll
you
be
interact with him? I don't know.
I'd know, probably
But he'll
not.
be there.
So run into him in the bathroom or something, and I'll awkwardly say hi.
What would you say to Michael?
Probably nothing of substance. Hey, big fan. Great to meet you. Quick selfie.
Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I wouldn't even blame you for.
I mean, for Michael Jordan, like that's worth embarrassing yourself for.
I mean, I wouldn't judge you. I'd judge you for a lot of selfies. I wouldn't. Not for Air Mike. You're good.
Who is there? Somebody you don't have to. You can think about it. Is there somebody you would be starstruck in front of? Alive.
In the sports world?
Alive. Sports world. Yeah, in the sports world.
Yeah, because like you see movie stars, it's so weird to see them because you've seen them in so many different roles and so many different things, and it's like seeing that person in person is a little different. In the sports world, that's a great question. I don't think that there is. I just don't think that I'm thinking like basketball doesn't do anything for me. Baseball, I've met a lot of the guys that I respect. Football, no.
Yeah, yours is a little different just because you talk to a lot of people already through your Sirius show.
Yeah. Like I'm not even like a huge fan of this person, but like maybe Messi, just like international global star, maybe somebody like that. Like in a sport that, we don't talk a lot about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody who seems untouchable.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
Maybe
one.
Mike Tyson?
Maybe.
Just from the Hangover performance alone.
Maybe. He's kind of humanized.
Mike would be a good one.
Yeah.
Mike would be a good one.
I don't think so. And that's not being Tommy Tough guy. I just don't think so.
I mean, most of the stuff that we think of, like if you would get starstruck over somebody, it's something that has nostalgia for you.
Yeah.
Somebody you watched growing up, probably. That would be more likely. Like if I met anybody from the 90s Rangers, whoa.
Yeah.
Big deal. Juan Gonzalez? Pudge?
You know what? Let me meet Juan Gonzalez.
Let me meet him one time. You can be like, hey, Pudge, did you know that when you played for the Tigers in the World Series, you swung a bat that was the MF-15?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's what he did.
No doubt.
MF-15.
That's a good question. Let me think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about that. All right, we'll go to break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, when your AC goes out, that's not a maybe, that is an emergency. Don't wait. Go to emsair.net for Emerson Heating and Air. So South Louisiana, you know what's coming. Don't wait until it's 95 degrees and 100% humidity. Get ahead of it now with an AC tune-up from a local team that understands how important your system is. And when something does go wrong, don't sit around waiting on a national company. Emerson answers the phone with real local people that are ready to help. Look, we know it's coming. It's right down the road, and you do not want to be stuck without that AC. And so when you work with Emerson like me and Flynn do, you're always going to be taken care of.
I'm sorry, when your AC goes out, it's an absolute emergency. So don't wait. Go to emsair.net for Emerson Heating and Air. That's emsair.net for a local company that understands how important your air condition is in South Louisiana. It always goes out at the wrong time. Make sure you're up and running. Get a checkup before that summer hits with Emerson Heating and Air, emsair.net.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Schoenfagen and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Line. Make lines epic with Nick's professional.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Boy, Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music.
All right, welcome back here. Off the bench, closing out our number dose right here on a Thursday morning. Getting ready for Good Friday, getting ready for a Easter weekend. Hey, Tay, you know who's doesn't seem to be having a really great week?
Who's that?
Puka Nacua.
Yeah, Puka Nacua. Could be doing better, huh?
Yeah, it looks like he's has, per his agent at least, he has checked into some sort of rehab. We're not exactly sure exactly what type of rehab, but he's had quite the offseason. A lot of situations happening that aren't necessarily great, I guess. I don't remember anything like crazy bad happen. There was one, he got in a fight, right?
Yeah, he got in a fight. Remember he said something, they called it some sort of slur on like a live stream that he did. He was like streaming a game a few months back. This report from ESPN.com, again, this is just the report. It says, this is from ESPN.com. Last month, a woman in Los Angeles filed a lawsuit against Nacua, alleging he made an unprovoked anti-Semitic statement on New Year's Eve and later bit her on the shoulder.
How do you?
It doesn't say what they were doing when he bit her on the shoulder, but he did.
She gave him the opportunity to bite her on the shoulder.
I guess. Or maybe they were
just like,
maybe they were back to back in a bar and dude, like he just turned around and nipped at her. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Nipped at her?
I guess.
Right? Like,
what?
Pretty big deal. He's best receiver in football right
Who
now.
is probably going to get an
all you gotta do
contract probably.
All you gotta do not screw up.
Not bite someone on the
shoulder. All you gotta do, you can even screw up a little bit as an athlete of his caliber. Just don't screw up a lot. Some people just can't do that.
And it didn't seem like a guy that is. He didn't seem like a problem person. And maybe he just got a little crazy. A little crazy. I don't know. But yeah, took himself to rehab. Again, we don't know exactly what type.
That information. Because I tried to find something on it this morning. So
yeah,
I don't know. Hopefully
it works out because he's awesome at football. So hopefully
player.
he's awesome at life too.
All right, hour 3 coming back your way.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. Brandon Barton and the team been doing it since 2004. And we always say it, the only way you stay in business that long is doing things the right way. That's what they do over at KTZ. So, interior, outdoor living, sometimes both. They're going to be able to help you out. Drapes, shades, shutters, the whole deal, right? Motorized screens, which, we could not be happier than we are with our motorized screen. It completely changed the outlook of our home, and they can do that for you in many different ways. Go to their website today. Again, KTOZBlinds.com.
Yeah, and they do things differently. They take an educated approach to what they want. So whatever your price point is, they can try to work within all of those budgets and in what you're trying to do, tie the room together. Yeah, you want your house to look good, and you want to get the most out of your house from a visual perspective, but you also want to get the most out of your house from an efficiency standpoint. It's about to get hot out there. The right window coverings can not only make your house look better, but it can save you some dollars on those monthly bills as well. So go check them out, KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTZBlinds.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
#21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge. Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. I don't know if y'all saw this last night, but one of the cool things, I don't know how long they've been doing it. I know they did it last year. They did it again this year. Catholic High and U High play a baseball game in Alex Box Stadium. So very cool. 2 great high schools, 2 great teams here in the city get a chance to play at, obviously – one of the best venues in all of baseball, not just college baseball. And I remember we went to it last year, and Catholic won the game last year. Very exciting game. Again, 2 great teams. So it's like played the right way for high school baseball and a lot of fun to watch. But last night, U High was down, I believe it was 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th. And they might have even had 2 outs. And they end up hitting a walk-off single, scored 2 runs. They beat Catholic 5-4.
Oh, cool.
And it was so cool to see a high school baseball team getting to mob, their teammate. And it was Mackie Musgrove who hit the walk-off single there. And just, getting a chance, like they're going all the way down to right field and just kind of, basically mauling this person. They hit the walk-off home run. But I was sitting there and I was watching the videos last night. I was like, man, how cool of a feeling does that have to be for any high school player to hit a walk-off in a place like Alex Box? And like last year, there was a kid that hit a home run. And I was like, man, if I would have hit a home run in the box in high school, you wouldn't have been able to tell me anything for a month.
Nothing. Like, I want you to treat me differently now. That's how cool it is. And what it, like, absolute feels, man. That's awesome. Like, I remember playing, and I'm sure it's like with you playing in the Dome. I remember playing in the old Texas Stadium.
Yeah.
With the eye in the sky, like at the top, like, you know what I mean? So God could see his football team play. That's why they had that dome. I remember playing there and being like, oh my gosh, this is where Troy Aikman plays. Exactly. This is where Emmitt Smith is running.
Yeah.
And it was such a cool feeling. And like, I remember the first time I remember my freshman year, I got to dress out in the playoffs. So they took some of the freshman players, some of the JV players, and we got to dress out. We got to walk in the pep rally. And so we had to dress out for the varsity game in the playoff.
You're playing Bingville?
Bingville, that's right. And got to wear my jersey to class all day long. Couldn't tell me nothing that day, for sure.
Yeah.
But I remember just having a smile on my face the entire time because I was going to get to be on the sideline, on the field at Texas Stadium. And so I can only imagine kids that go to school here in the city and going to get to play in that. Reigning national champions, the best college program in the country.
Yeah.
And then getting to hit a walk-off or a home run during the game, like incredible. Like that's really cool.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that they do that, and then that they're allowed to do that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And U-High's baseball field is literally like in the outfield of the box. Mm-hmm. So it's a cool deal. They very easily could go.
Their softball teams play a game at Tiger Park as well, right?
They have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they could have played there, but very cool for LSU and for these two teams to get to come together and do that. Again, I went to the game last year with the Electric, and Catholic had a win there, and it was a great game back and forth. And then this year, walk-off win by U-High. And our baseball team, so we cut practice like really short. Like they went and they took a couple ground balls, and then a couple of the dads brought the kids over to the game because our team's funny. Our team's like half kids are going to be going to Catholic and half kids that are going to U-High. So the entire practice,
let's go.
We had one of our guys that was like a little side hustle, like taking bets basically. Like $2, $2 on
a bookie on your team.
Yeah, well, if you knew my boy, you'd be like, yeah, that's the guy that was taking the bets.
Checks out.
Yeah. So it was fun though, man. It was great to see that in the city, and like a lot of those kids for U-High and Catholic, just like Dunham kids, like they grew up playing baseball together, football together, whatever, and you go your separate ways in high school. So it's one of those competitions like you want everything you can to win because you know these people.
Yep.
Right. But at the end of the day, like they're still your boys that you grew up with.
Still gonna break bread.
Yeah. They're gonna break bread.
What?
And once you get to college,
what, Taylor?
High school, I'll bring the beer.
I just like to say it, Matt.
I love the saying. It's a great saying. Let's break bread.
Somebody said St. Michael's hit a grand slam against Dunham to bring Flynn into the chat.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't like the sound of that.
Did you know
this year?
The Dunham baseball coach, you know where he went to high school?
U-High?
No.
I don't know. Shreveport Evangel.
Shreveport Evangel.
Gross. So, he also
likes to go to the water tower.
The Abercrombie and Fitch frequent flyer miles.
Yeah, and the water tower that leads to the water park.
Yeah, gross.
That water park finally closed.
Thank God. It was a safety hazard.
We're still in the slide.
There's so much E. coli.
I don't know how it stayed open. Shout out to them trying for as long as they did. I don't know if the mob owned it. I don't know who owned it. Yep. I don't know if it was moving money.
Yep.
It stayed open way longer than any of us could have ever imagined.
Yeah, like when you're driving down the road sometimes, or like kind of out in the middle of nowhere, you kind of, even in the confinement of your own car, you can smell if there's like a skunk. You're like, oh, skunk around here. That's what the water park smelled like every time I drove by it on I-20. I'd usually go faster too, so I could get by it. Just saying. That's where you grew up.
Yep, you got to go through my town though. Got to go through my town to get to your town, buddy. All right, so you respect Shreveport. All right,
I got all the respect.
I think it was Watertown. I know it changed names. Something else.
Watertown is right.
Oh, that would it kind of led me to thinking, like, again, watching the highlights of this game that we're talking about, it would be very cool for LSU. And you mentioned U-High softball; they've played at Tiger Park as well. And it is the laboratory school, obviously, for LSU. So it's on campus. So they can have some different advantages as far as playing at LSU. It'd be very cool if they did, like, the biggest game of the year in Tiger Stadium. Like, I know U-High and Catholic, they've played, I don't know how many years you go back. I think they're getting away from it in the regular season. I think it's their jamboree now, maybe. But if they ever do bring the game back, now I know, look, the stadium wouldn't be packed. Like, we know that, obviously. But how cool would that be for them if LSU was on an away trip, that upcoming weekend, so you didn't have to worry about the field, if they got a chance to play in Tiger Stadium?
That'd be cool.
Again, like you mentioned, I know, you mentioned the dome there, and it was. Like, the dome was awesome. And you're like, oh, my God, I'm playing in an NFL stadium.
Right.
I'm biased, but I think Tiger Stadium.
It'd be 7 o'clock on a Friday night, too, like under the lights. It would be electric. You could turn on the light show that they do now. Like, that'd be awesome.
It'd be great. It's not going to happen. That grounds crew's not going to let that happen. I mean, it's different if it's turf, but, like, you can't control. Like, you can't cancel last second on it because it's raining outside. You can't cancel the game. You know what I mean?
Starts raining, guys. Y'all go to Cove Complex.
Indoor facility, guys.
Everyone
Let's go.
move on to the facility.
I don't know. I wonder if the grounds crew actually does U-High's field anyway. Maybe?
Yeah, but from a football standpoint, there's way more. Obviously, football's way harder sport on grass. Harder on the grass, excuse me. So it ain't going to happen. So,
man, you have little faith.
I mean, why would it? We wouldn't want it to happen.
I think it'd be great.
What if it rained cats and dogs on Thursday, Friday morning, but at 6 p.m. the clouds parted and it was ready to roll with a soggy field?
I've got faith in our grounds crew at LSU, okay, bud? It's a Friday. LSU's playing somewhere else on a Saturday. You got 7 days to get it ready to go, and I believe in them.
I believe in them, too.
It doesn't sound like it.
Well, I'll take the chance.
I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, and they've done that during the season. I mean, hell, we've had rain games all the time, and it's ready the next week. So, they could do it.
Yeah, but it's extra footprints out there that you don't have to have.
God, this guy hates fun.
Love fun. It's actually one of my favorite things.
But you're a good time at Friday Night Football.
Fun is one of my favorites.
So that's the thing. I don't think he hates fun. I think he just hates high school athletics.
He kind of does. He kind of craps on them all the time.
I love them. I actually love those two schools. They are both very hydrated.
I was about to say, like, I know for a fact that the lab school is hydrated.
Yeah, Catholic's hydrated as well. Most high schools are.
And you would
think
that
your high school isn't.
You would think you support them a little bit then.
Yeah, if your high school isn't, reach out to us. drinkmyhigh.com. If you want to keep up with the Joneses.
You would think that you'd want the My High photographed in Tiger Stadium with these two great high schools that would play there. You know,
that's fantastic. I love that.
Maybe even a little banner on the end zone or something.
I'm shocked at how little field integrity y'all want for your Fighting LSU Tigers.
Gosh, I mean, I have faith in our grounds crew, man.
I do too. They're fantastic.
I mean, they filled up and put all new drainage a couple of years ago. You know, got a great crown on the field. Looks great.
Just because you have faith in it doesn't mean you're just like going to go and just unnecessarily play a high school football game on a potential muddy field.
I mean, did Jay Johnson care that guys were in the outfield grass? They got a game coming up in midweek at the box. He still let them go out there and have fun, man. Ooh. Hey, it's okay. Hey, Dunham, if y'all want to do something big, just contact us. Don't hit Matt up. He'll just deny you.
I feel like high school's time to grow your grittiness as a player. You don't need to be playing in Tiger Stadium.
Mr. Big says, I don't think St. Michael's is hydrated.
I don't think they are either.
Would you like to have a sales pitch for St. Michael's?
I've actually talked to them. So they've got it.
How'd it go? Not well.
Not great.
They're not hydrated.
Yeah.
Maybe if you supported high school athletics, they'd be hydrated.
Not great.
Actually, I went to see them a long time ago too. This was like fresh out the gate, brand new product, and my first package you'd ever went and talked to them at one point. Good people over there.
You didn't want to circle back?
Well, I've had people circle back. I've had parents and stuff circle back as well. I mean, there's
Okay.
there's parents that buy stuff for their players. They don't buy as a team.
How bad do you want to get out of this conversation?
Oh man,
pretty bad.
That's pretty much me for 3 hours, bud.
That's fair.
That's just like I don't want to be here.
That's not true. Someone told me that the other day when Jake wasn't here.
Said what?
When you weren't here, someone said in the chat, Matt's got some like real I don't want to be here energy, and that cut hard. That cut deep.
Matt always has a good time every time he's in the studio. I'll give you that.
I love it. So if anybody brings the energy consistently, it's your boy.
Yeah,
over
you
here.
told everybody I'm always tired. I'm Post Malone, basically.
You are always tired.
See, I didn't
It's
get
a little bit
that.
more stressful talking at the same amount of time.
Could you do 6 hours radio every day?
Yeah. Not well, but yeah. It wouldn't make doing 6 hours of this and NFL would make me more sleepy than doing it of this in college.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, and I love it. I think it's more the doing 6 hours, and then as soon as you say goodbye on NFL, it's like straight in the car to baseball
Yeah,
practice
I got that.
or whatever.
Yeah, baseball is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Y'all do practice a lot.
We do.
Y'all,
Saturdays and Sundays are pretty busy.
Y'all are a little aggressive with your practicing. Travel ball is a little bit aggressive with their schedule. I know people love it, but I think it's kind of dumb.
You'd love it. You would be in the fray if you did it, I think.
Yeah,
but just wait.
I
Huck's
agree
gonna get
with you, but like 8 or 9 games in a weekend.
I guess it depends if you're winning.
That's what I'm saying. It's aggressive.
It's fun.
It's aggressive. It'd be just as fun with 4 or 5.
No, you gotta get a little bit more.
But no.
Just wait. I can't wait till Huck's like, Dad, can I play on this? Can I try out for the travel team? I'm gonna be like,
I just wish there was like a happy medium.
there was. It's called Dixie Youth Baseball when we played.
Little League.
Oh, that's right. You played Little League. Yeah. Sorry. Little League or Dixie?
Little League. We have Dixie out here.
No.
No, I didn't play Little League.
It's
Play
sad.
baseball at all?
I guess when I was younger, no, but I just played basketball and football.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
Yeah, there's not that.
It is sad that there's not those options out there.
Not
We're
to-
playing at Healing Place Church, which is great.
Not to the level of
I
competition.
do wish there was I do wish there was more games. But
once a week?
Once a week, yeah. I think 2 is a really good spot until you get to like a tournament situation.
That's what we did growing up. It was
Yeah.
like we basically had a midweek and like a Saturday game.
Yeah, I think we like
growing
in
up.
Little League we were like Tuesday, Thursday games.
Well, and then sometimes Saturday would be like tournament style where you'd
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
play like a morning game and then like a 2:30 or something.
Nah. I like the high school schedule too. Like you got like a midweek game. It's just like college, and then you have a 3-game series on Friday and
Yeah, that's
Saturday. Play doubleheader on Saturday.
Yep. So, I mean, I know you drink the juice. I get it. You like it, but it's aggressive and it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb.
Hates youth athletics and high school athletics.
I
They
don't.
want you to be hydrated while you're doing.
I actually love them. Love it all. I mean, come on. It's aggressive.
I don't think you're going to get many
Let's be
people in Baton Rouge to agree with you on this take, though.
I mean, the ones that do it, they're not going to agree.
Which is everybody.
It's all about the money. All about the dollars. Sad.
Can't wait till Huck asks. All right, we'll take a break.
I'm not going to change my mind on it.
You're
It is all
gonna do it.
about
You're
the
gonna
money.
be in the fray. You're gonna be out third base coaching.
I mean, I love
signals.
coaching. I love watching. And I like doing anything my kids are passionate about, whatever that is. But I don't have to think it's smart.
All right, we'll take a
Let's
break.
play
More.
9 games this week. That sounds
Yeah, let's
fun.
go.
Sounds normal.
OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, if your roof is taking a beating from Louisiana storms, don't wait until a small issue turns into a big one. Call our friends over at Pelican Roofing. Locally owned, a couple locations here in South Louisiana, and they know what South Louisiana weather can do, and they handle everything from inspections and repairs to full roof replacement. So whether it's storm damage, leaks, or just time for a new roof, Pelican Roofing has you covered with quality work you can trust. Protect your home the right way. Check them out at pelicanroof.com. Pelicanroof.com, built for Louisiana, built to last.
Yeah, so if you go to pelicanroof.com, if it is time for you to get a new roof, if it's roof's just old, maybe you got a new project happening, maybe you're doing a little renovation, whatever it is, We know it's a big decision for you and your family. You can go to pelicanroof.com and you can check out their financing options. They have fantastic low interest rates and no interest rates for an extended period of time. So go check them out. See how they can help you get that new roof on your house and remove a little bit of that financial stress. So go check them out, pelicanroof.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information,
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here, Off the Bench. Thursday morning, getting ready for this beautiful Easter weekend. But before we do, I want to tell you about our friends over at Pallet, palletgroup.com, palagroup.com. If you are looking around for a little bit of work out there, you got some industrial experience, you're looking to work with a company that is doing and getting major contracts, major capital projects all over the Gulf Coast, the Midwest, an industrial company that is growing at a great rate right now and great to work for as well. Completely 100% employee owned, a company that likes to expand and from within, hire from within, elevate from within. Go to palletgroup.com, palagroup.com. So if you are a experienced operator, welder, pipe fitter, ironworker, project manager, estimator, planner, QC professional, if you're looking for that steady work, that steady paycheck with a great company with large industrial projects, and a company that promotes from within. Now is the time. Pal is employee-owned, offers competitive pay and real opportunity for long-term growth. Go check them out. Visit them. Take your career to that next level with Pal at palagroup.com. Look, I was there's a fascinating story coming out, and it doesn't have anything to do with sports. So if that's what you're looking for, just relax for a little bit. There's a fascinating story. So I've known somebody in the past that's climbed Mount Everest. Okay, tallest point on Earth. So a lot of people, thousands of people every year, make the trip. They hire a guide and they go hire Sherpa, whatever it is, and they go and they climb Mount Everest. It's a bucket list thing for a lot of people. And of course, there's a lot of dangers with it. But there's this new breaking story coming out that Mount Everest climbers have been poisoned by guides and Sherpas that are taking them up there. And they're poisoning them for the reason because it's an insurance fraud scheme happening right now. So what's happening? Basically, these Sherpas are spiking in their drinks and their bottles with baking powder, or maybe it's baking soda. I don't remember what it was. They're spiking their water and they're drinking it, and it mimics the effects. It mimics what you feel when you get a really bad altitude sickness, and so it makes them think that they have all this altitude sickness and that they need to be air rescued out of there. So here's a video behind us of a helicopter. This looks terrifying in and of itself. You're that high, you're getting air rescued while you're climbing Mount Everest. And so they would put substances like baby powder into their food, into their water. And so basically they're faking these emergencies. And these are the guides that are in on this. It's it's huge collusion. So this scam between 2022 and 2025, 4,700 plus climbers that have gone there have been affected like this. 32 people have been charged with this huge conspiracy, from the guides to rescue workers to hospital staff to helicopter pilots to the hospitals. They are all in on this insurance scheme. And this Nepal police uncovered a massive $20 million of insurance fraud scheme tied to this Mount Everest poisoning scam, which is terrifying and wild to me that there's this big collusion, and these people pay a ton of money to travel, risk their life to do this, and it's affected 4,700 people in the last 4 years. 171 air rescues. That was here's 171 rescue men equals $10 million plus in helicopter rescues. So this total fraud across this whole thing, over $20 million, right there, poisoning people. Highest point on Earth.
This was all to just the more we use this, the more funding we get towards it, or?
Well, it's insurance fraud. So, right. So the money's going to the helicopter companies and the hospitals and all the doctors. So it's going through there. So they're paying for all this stuff. And I'm sure that all these climbers have to get a big insurance. It's expensive to go climb Mount Everest. So I'm sure to do it, if you're hiring a Sherpa, you're hiring a guide, a professional, you have to sign off and you have to show proof of insurance and all that stuff. So once they do, these guides are poisoning them to make them think that they're sick and they can't make it and they have to be and there's no way down at that point. They have to get airlifted. And so they're getting kickbacks from the hospital in Nepal. So
the hospital's paying them because they're we're getting paid.
Yeah, so the insurance companies paid out $20 million plus, and they're kickbacks to the guides. Fascinating stuff. All the way up to the hospital, to the government. Mount Everest, full of fraud. Full of dead bodies, also full of fraud.
You hear about stuff like this all the time, and it's insane. I heard about a lady actually last week, and she was private citizen, not even a company, and somehow she convinced someone to give her disability, that she couldn't walk or whatever like that, and she definitely could. So she was drawing government disability. She couldn't walk, claimed she couldn't stand up, and she got caught because people she knew were you're collecting disability, and she posted a picture on Instagram paragliding or something like that. Screenshot was taken, sent out, and she's she owes $65,000 worth of insurance money and obviously going to jail.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy when everything is so detailed out that there's multiple levels to the fraud. Like if like one person's trying to commit insurance fraud or whatever type of fraud it is, okay, that probably happens all the time. But when there is like sophisticated, organized fraud from multiple levels, from the government to the hospitals to the helicopter pilots, and then to the boots on the ground that are actually climbing. Pretty crazy stuff. That whole Mount Everest thing, like I got we've talked about this a lot, feet on the ground. I don't want to get in the deep ocean. I don't want to go to outer space. I barely want to get on an airplane. I'm feet on the ground type of guy. Yeah. And I get it. Mount Everest is technically the ground, I guess, but like, like when you have to go and you have
is
like
a mountain the ground.
Yeah, when you have to like walk
Answer
up
coming
a
up next
mountain
on OTB.
and you only know to turn left because there's a dead body that's been there for like 30 years.
True, fair.
That's probably not the place that I want to go hike.
Solid point.
Because that is, there's dead bodies that have been there for years, and there's no way to get them down. So, like, they know, hey, when you get up to the green jacket guy, you turn left. I'm paraphrasing, but I've seen it. You got, like, it's green boots, or what they call them, something like that. You got green boots or something.
Yeah,
Just dead body.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Been there for a minute.
Been there for a minute. It wasn't fresh. It's not fresh.
No.
It's frozen. Certainly.
Thank you for that segment. I was confirming with Chef Michael Johnson, so I appreciate it.
Took you that one?
Yeah. We were talking about other stuff, yeah.
Anyway, fascinating. It fascinates me.
Disability fascinates me because I know too, guys that you played with or against that barely played like at all in the NFL, and they're like, yeah, I'm on disability. I'm like, from what? Watching?
Yeah, bud.
What
are you talking about?
Like I would not be able to get disability, and before I had stem cell therapy, I couldn't drive sometimes with the old right leg. Just fall asleep. You got to pick it up. Got to get the blood flowing back in the kneecap back there.
Gots to.
But it's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, you play like 7 plays in 2 years.
Yep. And thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. I said that story wasn't sportsy. Yeah, mountain climbing is a sport.
I think it's a sport.
Absolutely.
They had that Winter Olympics thing where you had to climb and remember you had to plant the flag.
It's the new one, right?
Yeah.
It was a new sport. Daniel Basham in the chat says, are we sure Flynn isn't just making a mountain out of a molehill? I think that's
well done.
fun.
I'll give you a clap. Also, thanks a break.
though.
Because Chef Michael Johnson to answer your munchy questions when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at TrashRangers.com. They take care of everything. And look, it is residential, commercial, trash pickup. We know that. But it's so much more as well. Like, it's the customer service that you get with their trash pickup. You see the red dumpsters all across town. You see the roll-off dumpsters all across town as well. So if you've got a project at your home, at your business, depending on what you are doing, they have got a roll-off dumpster that's going to fit your needs. Now, also the sanitation department is something that is new over there. So if you've got a job site or you're hosting an event and you need portable restrooms, they've got you covered there as well. Go to TrashRangers.com.
Yeah, don't forget about that Trash Ranger sanitation department like Jake just said. It's a brand new division over there, and they do a fantastic job. So if you have a job site, if you run a company that you're about to start a project, keep your site running smoothly. Trash Ranger supplies clean, portable restrooms, portable toilets, ADA units, trailers, hand wash stations, septic pumping across Ascension, Livingston, East Baton Rouge parishes. So give them a call. Go check them out, TrashRangers.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Ladies.
I brought flowers to your door last night. I done you wrong and I wanna make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help.
Hold on, we gotta wait till it hits the chorus here. Chef will appreciate it.
If I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine.
All right, I knew Chef would appreciate that. Let's get to your munchie questions with our guy, Chef Michael Johnson.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson. Let's eat.
Chef, my man, my brother, how you doing? How you living?
And I'm blessed, brother. How are y'all?
Doing fantastic. Always glad to have you on here. All right, so we'll start off. Got a little strawberry talk inside of the chat here. Now, I know my man Matthew Clayton Flynn over here is very excited about strawberry season. So I'm just going to throw this one to you. Your favorite thing to do with strawberries in the kitchen?
I like to eat them out of the crate. That's the way everybody ate them. Yeah.
I mean, I know we're not much of a baker. I know that's not your favorite thing to do. So I didn't know, like, maybe if there was one thing that you like to do with strawberries outside of just, what are we doing here? Keep it simple, stupid. The old KISS method.
I mean, honestly, like typically if I'm cooking or doing something with strawberries, it's one for me, one for them.
Yeah.
I do endear the taste of a fresh Louisiana strawberry. I'll tell you this, I do like to make like purees and stuff and put them in smoothies. The sweetness of them adds to stuff. I don't really like to cook strawberries too much because you're removing some of the nutrient value out of them. But man, I like it fresh out of the ground. Fresh off the ground, fresh off the vine. They're just beautiful the way they are, if you ask me.
Chef, I'm normally a traditionalist when it comes to my desserts. I just want chocolate. Like if it's not chocolate, like don't really put it in front of me until if somebody can make a good like strawberry, some sort of strawberry shortcake, strawberry pound cake, that is elite to me, and that will almost trump any chocolate dessert. So like, we like to go with some very dessert heavy things with the strawberries?
Yeah, and I think too, like putting a little strawberries, the sweetness of strawberries pairs really well with spice of a chili too. Like we used to do a chili infused chocolate dipped strawberry at the Seahawks, and man, it went over like gangbusters, brother. Like that's something where you're not taking away from the strawberry, you're kind of complimenting it, and it really went well.
All right, let's see. Hashtag Munchies. What is Chef's favorite burrito? I don't think we've ever had that one before.
That's a question.
You know, it's interesting. I'm a fan of food as a whole. You know that, and the traditional burrito that you might think and understand that is wonderful. But when we were at Safeco for the Mariners, we built a pho-rito. So you're taking the ingredients of pho and putting it into a burrito, and you dip it into the pho broth and eat it that way. And I don't know, like, it's not your traditional burrito, but man, it was something good. Has the cilantro and stuff in it.
That's fantastic.
It was really, really good.
Thoughts on, feelings on a California burrito?
I'm down. You can put just about anything in a tortilla for me, and I'm gonna.
That's fair.
Like, the convenience of eating it that way is just too much to resist, man.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Chef, getting close to Easter here. Like, I don't know if there's really any traditional Easter dishes. Like, when I think of Easter, I think of like a bucket of fried chicken, because you usually have a family get together and somebody's frying some chicken. I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts. Is there anything that you think of when you think of Easter?
I'm going to take some heat on this one, but we were just talking about eating rabbit yesterday.
Peter Cottontail.
Oh, he ain't bouncing down that old bunny trail anymore. No, sir.
Yeah.
You hit your last egg, buddy.
I don't think there's any coming back from that. That's a great answer. It's a pretty good answer there.
How you prepping old Peter Cottontail?
Yeah. Like, I mean, might as well. I mean, we've all eaten rabbit, so how you prepping it?
You got to brine it because it's a lean muscle meat, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna deep fry it like spicy fried chicken. I've eaten rabbit before, and it's good, man. And I mean, it's probably sacrilege to do it on Easter, but
no. Look, if you're gathering in His name, I don't think people care that you're eating rabbit.
No. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, the bunny's okay.
Yeah.
The kid's probably not a fan of it.
Why'd you hide that egg so good?
All right, Chef, I'll ask you this way, because, there's probably some places around this country that the thought of eating rabbits, certainly foreign to them. I know, like, we eat gator down here. There's different things. Frog legs. I love frog legs. How much do you get judged from the people, because you've been all over the country, how much do you get judged, I guess, for the things we eat down here? And what is the thing that you think you get judged the hardest for?
Gator's one of them, and I love to eat gator. And people are like, "You are crazy. You eat gator?"
Yeah.
But it's I don't care what people think about what I eat. So whether they judge me or not, it matters not. I'm a chef, and it's my job to try new things and eat new things. And when I find something I like, it is what it is. I've never been a fan of a sommelier telling me what wine to drink and what wine is good, because whatever tastes good to me is what tastes good to me. And it's the same way, when I'm a chef and I find something I like to eat. I love blackened gator. I love deep fried gator. But that's not. I mean, I eat frog legs too, and I think they're delicious. Some people raise their eyebrow to that. There's people that raise their eyebrows to crawfish, man, and that's absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
Crazy talk.
Yeah.
Chef, it kind of got me thinking. You're talking about gator there. I'm thinking like some blackened gator, something like that. But it got me thinking, like, it all kind of depends to me also. Is like, what kind of sauce you have next to it? What's the best, in your opinion, the most versatile all-around sauce out there for Louisiana food?
I mean, I think it's got to be remoulade, man. And you can take a remoulade with stone ground mustard. A remoulade can look like anything from a pink sauce to a dark brown sauce, and anywhere in between. I think that there's, it covers many ingredients. I think, like, I used to mince celery leaves and put it into my remoulade, and it's just it's super versatile. It's like a fancy, like we don't use mayonnaise, we use aioli, right?
Yeah.
And that's the base of it. So I don't know. I think that's got to be one of them there. I'm a idiot for cocktail sauce on certain things, but remoulade is it's the go-to, right?
Yeah, and you're right. Like, I don't know if I've ever tasted a remoulade that's tasted the same twice, or one that tastes similar to another. So, like, if you are throwing one together in your kitchen at home, like, how are you starting? Kind of, what's your go-to way of prepping it?
Yeah, so it's got to have Worcestershire in it. I will put a dab of soy in it if I have it. But,
Yeah.
I also like to burn off a little bit of brandy with, like I'll saute my garlic and shallots and burn that off with some brandy. Saute it in butter, or burn it off with some brandy and put that in with as your base, and then add your mayonnaise, your ketchup. I like stone ground or Creole mustard. Man, I'm salivating trying to get this out of my
know.
Yeah, we have a producer filling in for Alondra Braxton, and I saw him over there eating. I was like, oh, this must be his first munchies. He couldn't handle it. He's like us, our stomachs growl, and he said, the hell with it. I'm going to go grab a protein bar. Braxton, it's okay. It happens to all of us.
I'm like
during
chewing
munchies.
the side of my
We
cheeks
used to
right
do this
now.
at 7:30, and we got smarter because we all were hungry for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
So I feel you. I feel you on that. So
Yeah.
Hey, Chef, let me tell you something, by the way. You've actually changed the Flynn household, because when you gave me that little secret to
Yeah.
toasting my peppercorns.
Yeah.
So I toasted the peppercorns, and I got this new little pepper grinder in our kitchen. That's what I use everything. Like, it has been
Yeah.
a game changer at the Flynn
It
house.
really is. It's a small thing, too. It's something that you never thought about before. And once I tried it, I was like, my God, I can't go back. You can't undo what has been done. And I think it's great. Kudos to you for being open-minded to it and trying it.
Yeah,
man.
tell our listeners kind of the technique, and we just talking about just fresh peppercorns and just toasting them over the fire for a little while.
Yeah, and I don't like the peppercorn melange because the different peppercorns there have different textures, right? I always use whole black peppercorns, and you toast them in a pan until you start to see them move around, right? Like they will start rolling around just on the heat alone as they kind of crackle and crisp, and you'll start to smell the smoke, and it's slightly floral. It's a really nice flavor, and I think that's what you're looking for, right? And you swirl your pan around until they get warm enough that your pan is kind of smoking, and that floral's getting pretty strong, and it's just at the cusp of like burning them. To be honest with you, you're roasting them, right? And you can leave it still and let it set for a little bit while longer and move it around, but you're looking to get them warm enough that they toast, and then when they're done, let them cool. If you don't have a pepper grinder, you can put them directly on like a countertop if you have granite or something significantly hard, and you can use the edge of a pan, the side of a pan, to kind of roll around on them and crush them, because once you've toasted them, they're actually much easier to crack. And when you crack the first one and smell what it smells like, you'll understand why you do it.
It changes the flavor of everything.
It does.
It's incredible.
All right, Chef, we've got one more Munchies question before we let you go. We always appreciate the time. Hashtag Munchies. Best meal to celebrate a new vehicle being delivered after a 40-week wait. And that was Taylor, who ordered a CarMax vehicle and waited for 40 weeks to get his actual truck. What are you celebrating with?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a bourbon in there somewhere.
Not at the same time, though.
That feels like a stinking bourbon night to me, man.
There you go. I think that's perfectly said.
go.
Chef, we appreciate you. We love you, brother. And thanks for coming on. We'll catch up again next week.
Thanks, Chef.
Take care, guys.
Golly, I always leave this just like.
There you go. I'm telling you, like, y'all take that advice on it's easy to do, the peppercorn thing.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How much it changes the flavor of just something simple as black pepper that you put on almost everything, right?
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, Chef, man, we have to get him back in studio. The steelhead trout that he did for us in studio.
I mean,
it's incredible.
Screw that. Let's go do the show from there so we can eat.
We've done from there before. Yeah. We did the first day it opened. Me, you, and Dick Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
That's right.
Right there in
Sure
the booth.
did.
Alondra, if you're listening, you're in charge of remotes. See if we can get that one on the docket, because we'll forget.
Mm-hmm. No.
And we'll forget the morning of, and you'll have to.
I'll put it on my calendar.
He'll add the first thing to his calendar. I'm no better, so I'm not throwing stones. All right, we'll take a break. Our last break. Wrap it up when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, if you're still banking somewhere that treats you like just another number, it might be time, minus the might, to make a change. First American Bank and Trust, a local bank that actually puts relationships first, whether it's personal banking, business accounts, or helping you plan for the future. You get all the modern tools you need, like online and mobile banking, but with real local people making decisions and helping you every step of the way. That's the difference. Make the switch today. FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust, where you're more than just a number.
Yeah, if you are looking to park your money somewhere, do it with somebody that you trust. Somewhere you can go into a local branch. You can find your banker. You can find everyone that works there. You can shake their hand, look them in the eye, and know that they're trustworthy because they are over there at First American Bank and Trust. So if you're looking for a loan, whether it's a commercial loan, you're growing your business, you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to grow, get some inventory in, maybe you're expanding your family and need to buy a bigger house and get a new mortgage, whatever it is, make sure you're doing it with somebody that you can look in the eye, someone local that you can trust, FABT.com.
Parrish Construction and Roofing, trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here, helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm
O'clock on Friday evening, mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screamer slamming, rubber squealing, gears are jamming, local country station just a blaring on her radio. Pick him up at 7 and they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning, girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
9 o'clock the show is
All right, Garth. Say something for the rest of us. Sheesh. You know where this would sound really good?
Where?
In a Black Widow.
Ooh,
Jeep.
My gosh.
With the top down, windows down.
Sick
You might
speaker
actually hear
system.
it leaving Guarantee's parking lot here in about 10 minutes. Same song, same situation that I'm talking about. You know why? Because there's a Black Widow out there in the parking lot.
Two huge hands, 10 and 2.
No doubt about it. And you can get a Black Widow, and you can Blair Garth Brooks by going to BayouAutomotive.com.
Hey,
Shout out to Bayou Automotive. It's not just the Jeep, the Black Widow package. It's multiple options that you have in the Black Widow package. Multiple options if you're looking for a vehicle. They got Fords. They got Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Got a lot of vehicles over there, and they're all top tier with top tier service. We have thoroughly enjoyed having them on the squad, and you will as well. Easy is the word I would say. Go to BayouAutomotive.com. BayouAutomotive.com. They're going to make it easy. Buy a vehicle from there. They'll bring it to you. Buy one from there. You need maintenance. They'll pick it up, drop you off a loaner, and then bring your vehicle back to you. Incredible customer service. BayouAutomotive.com. All right, let's get to what do you? I don't like when you laugh without sharing with the room. Can you?
Somebody
share?
in the well, I don't know. Somebody does not like Garth Brooks in the chat. Said he's a serial killer.
People have said people have talked about that, but you know what? That doesn't change that. That's a banger.
I corrected him and said cereal, like breakfast cereal killer. I'm sure he loves it.
I do love some cereal. All right, Ask the Bench, brought to you by Dos Equis. It's always a great time to go for Dos. You got some baseball coming up this weekend. LSU, Tennessee. Kick your feet up and go for Dos. It is going to be, I think I've heard it's going to be some pretty okay-ish weather.
Yep.
Got a couple extra days off. Yep. And so, why not enjoy it with an ice cold Dos Equis? You're going to put a line in the water, go try to catch some bass. No better beer to have on that boat than Dos Equis.
Get your Dos Equis out while LSU Tigers get the brooms out. What?
I like that. I was actually proud of you. Yeah. All right, Ask the Bench. How much grit do you lose by taking Good Friday off?
None. We're celebrating the death of resurrection this weekend, so no grit.
You're more gritty for taking off and respecting that, right?
Absolutely.
Like, are you less gritty for going to work for the first time? I think you are.
I don't know where
I can't wait this weekend.
Grit meter, but I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody was grittier than Jesus.
That's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually.
I'm excited about celebrating.
Yeah, I am as well. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Plans for Easter this year.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna do church, and we're gonna hang out as a family.
Yeah. We'll be at my in-laws, do church there.
Yeah.
We've kind of done that every year.
This is going to be like a pretty low-key holiday for us. Usually we're kind of like, we'll go out of town or something. We're going to stay here and just hang out, be outside, love one another, love each other.
This Ask the Bench, brought to you by Dos Equis, is for you. Is Hester still RB1 or back to FB1?
FB1. He's back.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that.
He's back.
I definitely thought that was going another way.
We'll see.
We love you.
Next week.
We thank you. We'll
Go
see you
America.
next week.
Go Jesus.
Team USA. Go Jesus.
Off the bench.
That's great. That's I'm
The
glad you ended the show.
unexpected.
It was unexpected. I'm glad you ended the show that way. All right. If you're not sure where to go when something feels off, Ochsner makes it simple. Right care, right place. Start with their 24/7 symptom checker at ochsner.org/findcare. Answer a few quick questions, and they'll guide you for the care that you need. For everyday care like checkups or managing blood pressure, that's primary care. Need quick help for things like a cold, a sprain, a minor injury. That's urgent care. Walk-ins welcome there as well. And obviously, for anything serious, you head straight to the ER, call 911. But you can even schedule virtual visits through the My Ochsner app. Ochsner, helping you get the right care right when you need it.
That's right. From routine checkups to world-class specialty care, it doesn't really matter. So, these sports injuries, healthcare, orthopedics, women's children's service, they got you covered. Multiple locations all over. We know the name, the best in the business, Ochsner, ochsner.org.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care.